Hi everyone, welcome to my channel HeikinAshiExpert.
Then let me go to the what is stock market. So I want to just give a brief note about stock market. So generally, stock market refers to several exchanges, in which shares of publicly held companies are bought and sold. So such financial activities are conducted through formal exchanges via over-the-counter marketplace that operate under a defined set of regulations. It's nothing but the Wikipedia definition. Okay, for us, stock market, stock exchange, it is nothing but a similar keywords. It is similar keywords. Okay, so traders in the stock market buy or sell shares or one or more stock exchanges that are part of overall stock market. So it's nothing but, see, when I say stock market, it doesn't mean that there is one particular office. Okay, so including buyer, seller, you, me, everyone constitutes this stock market. Okay, it's not that there is only one office. And when we say, like, vegetable market or fruit market, it doesn't mean only the shop. So there are buyer, seller, okay, everyone, right? So that's how it is. Now coming to the types of market, many people doesn't know about the types of market, because there is primary market and secondary market. Primary market is the one when the, say for example, recently Zomato got launched into stock market, right? So prior to launching into the market, so there will be a lot of work going on at the back end. Okay, so that one we call it as a primary market. So companies sell new stocks and bonds to the public for the first time, such as initial public offering. The recently LIC, Zomato, okay, IRCTC, these are the newly launched one, right? So before launching, whatever the task that goes behind is comes under primary market. And post that, so once it is in IPO and it is launched into the stock market, we are doing the what we do, like trading, is nothing but under secondary market. Okay, so secondary market is basically the stock market and refers to the NSE and BSE, that is National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. And investors or traders buy and sell. So what we do, it is in the secondary market. So primary market is different. Okay, before launching it, so there will be a different market where they analyze the company, what is the cost of that company, what is the value of that company in the stock market, those valuation, everything will be taken care. Then they are going to issue new stocks. Suppose for example Zomato, how many shares they want to launch into the market. So those kind of decisions, investments will be taken care at the back end. So that is primary market. So retail traders are not involved over there. Okay, so secondary market, where we retail traders or small traders or group of one, say there is one company which has 4 traders, they want to collectively market. So like institution traders. So all these are comes under secondary market, what we do. Okay. Now stock exchange does not own shares. So when I say stock exchange, where you want to exchange your shares, is nothing but any product, you can say. So I want to buy and sell, so there should be some place, right? So that stock exchange does not own shares. Instead, it acts as a market where stock buyers connect with stock sellers. So there are two major exchanges. One is BSE and NSE. It is founded in 1875. It is Asia's first and the fastest stock exchange in the world. And that's the reason you are going to find the number of stocks listed in BSE is 5,000 plus. Okay. Whereas when it comes to National Stock Exchange, it is founded in 92. And you can see less stocks listed in NSE. But when you see the technology, the way it has evolved, so most of the time, people trade in NSE rather than BSE. The old school people, right, they trade only in BSE. Okay, that is one thing. The second thing is, whichever the stock listed will be under both BSE and NSE. But there are some companies, they want to list only in BSE, but NSE will not consider. Okay, that's the reason you find this difference, 5242 and 1641. Okay, so any doubts on this? This is just an exchange. This is, you can say, official company or organization, you can say, where actual trading will happen, the main office. Okay, so there are two major, BSE and NSE. So when I say invest in Reliance, So when you type Reliance, when you go for investing, when you type Reliance, it will going to show BSE or NSE. So whether you want to invest in BSE exchange or NSE exchange, that's how it is. Okay. So as a technology wise, we are very happy with this NSE, and that's the reason we go by this NSE. So either way is same, but even the prices also will be same. Hardly there will be some few paisa difference, like 0.20 or 0.30. Okay. Sorry. Now this is the stock exchange, but actually what are the components of that particular stock exchange? Whether can I buy gold, or can I buy silver, or can I trade only shares? Okay. So there are different, they call it as a segments. So here whenever I give some names, right? Say when I say segment, so you need to remember that segment is either a cash, future and option, commodity, currency, and cryptocurrency. So whenever you are a trader and you are talking to some other trader, okay, so you need to tell your specific strength. Say example, I'm very good at cash market, I'm very good at commodity, I'm good at future and options. So these are nothing but segments. So when someone says you, so I trade in currency segment, that means they are going to trade only this part in currency. So latest which is joined the bandwagon is your cryptocurrency. Okay. So any doubts you can let me know. So these are nothing but different components. Okay. And we are going to deal with first cash here in this session. And if you master cash, then you can master all these other components or segments. Okay. So we'll discuss that part, and as well as we are going to definitely come back. Okay.
Segments here means the media of exchange.
Not, yeah, media. Say it's nothing but for example, commodity, if you say it is like gold, silver, crude oil comes under commodity. Okay. When I say cash, it is nothing but we are going to invest on stocks like SBI company and Reliance, Adani. So these are companies. So it is like kind of a cash and carry. If you have 10,000, you're going to take 10,000 shares and you're going to carry forward. You have 1 lakh, you'll do that. But whereas when it comes to future and options, it is the same stocks, but you need to buy in quantity, lot size. Here you're going to buy the cash, like 10,000, whatever the quantity you get by cash. In future and options, you're going to buy in the form of lot size. So for example, if you want to buy future or option in Reliance, you need to buy 500 quantity at a time. You cannot buy 400, 300 kind of. You need to buy 500 quantity. One lot is 500 quantity. And each company or each script or equity will have different quantity sizes. Suppose if you go for Jubilant Food, it is like 1250. Okay, for Bata, if you go, it might be 250, sometimes 275. So these are the lot sizes. So you need to buy the lot here. But here it is not like that. In cash, you can buy one stock. For example, in our for the new joinees or new traders, right, we recommend to buy one trade. Say one trade will be like 1250. One trade will be around 300 rupees. So that is nothing but your cash. Okay. Suppose we'll discuss in detail when we go for future and options, but those are the different components. Like currency, you're going to deal with Indian currency with US market generally, and cryptocurrency is Bitcoins kind of thing. So why I'll give one note on cryptocurrency is like why India is not encouraging cryptocurrency is because there is no regulation. Okay, for say example, if I say in BSC and NSC, if there are any issues coming into picture, say example, during trading hours, the servers got stuck for half an hour. Okay, and in NSC or BSC, so there is one regulator called CB who is going to take action on that particular company like BSC or NSC. Okay, there is a regulator here, but in cryptocurrency we don't have any regulators. Okay, if you want, you have more cash, you can go and start cryptocurrency. That is how it is. So that's the reason, to avoid, the government what he has done is like whatever the profits you gain, it will be like 30% direct tax on this commission. So that's the reason it is not so popular in India. Okay, so I'll come back to cash. So I'll tell you one thing. One golden rule is, if you can master cash, you will master this currency, cryptocurrency, anything in the world. But if you don't, if you're not able to master this, right, you cannot master any of these things. Because here in cash, you can buy one stock, you can buy two stock, you can buy with 5K, with 10K you can buy. But when you go, as you go for future and options, commodity, currency, cryptocurrency, we need to buy one lot. You need, suppose for in futures, if I want to buy Reliance futures, you need to pay 10 lakhs to buy 500 shares. Okay, but if you don't want to do that, you minimum amount required is 2 lakhs to buy one lot. One lot is nothing but 500 quantity. So that's the reason, when you can master here cash, right, you'll automatically master this. You don't need to again come and learn from the beginning what is future and options. If you master this, you'll definitely learn all these things. So some people find very good in commodity. They are very good. Okay, some they are very good in crude oil. They are very good at natural gas. Some they are good at future and options like bank nifty, so like that. Okay. So I'm going to next slide. So okay, so types of trading and investment. We have long term. We have three: long term, short term, and day trading. I'll cover one by one. So long term is good for traders.
Recording in progress.
Hello. Okay. So for long term, it is good for traders or investors where capital is and time frame is not a constraint. Suppose someone has 1 crore rupees, okay, and he wants to invest in 10 lakhs in one particular stock, say example Tata Motors, and then leave it for another 3-5 years or more than a year. So that comes under long term. Okay, and chances of huge profit is sometimes you are going to get like multi-bagger kind of thing. You bought at 200 rupees, in 3 years it went to 1000 rupees. That's a multi-bagger. So chances are definitely there. And examples are stocks with good fundamentals. Like generally when we say here, when we hear about Reliance, Tata, Adani, we feel like we'll invest 1 lakh and leave it. So they have some good fundamentals. Okay, or you can say mutual funds also. Even mutual funds, when we talk about mutual funds, we need to remember one thing: long, that is for long term, and minimum long term period is 3 years. Minimum long term period is 3 years and above. So many people will get fascinated about mutual fund returns for this year, because this last month you have seen like market was all time bullish, right? So many people will be advertising about mutual funds because these are returns. That is not the actual thing. You need to find out for last 3 years, last 5 years. That is your actual return. Okay, and minimum holding period is 1 year. So generally many people, as I said, like capital and time frame is not constrained, so they will definitely invest and leave it. Okay, they don't want to monitor, and they don't need also to running their for example, to running their house.
मालूम नहीं होता रहा, आप पूछ रीजन क्या करते?
Hello. Yeah, so if you have capital and if you have time frame, whenever I tell you about time frame, it is nothing but like 1 month, 1 day, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 year, or 10 years. That is your time frame. So the longer time frame, you'll enter into the long term area. Okay, suppose like most of us, we want to have short term, because it is good for traders where capital and time frame is a constraint. Say for example, I have only 2 lakhs for trading. Suppose someone has only 10 lakhs. So 10 lakhs also is less, you can say, in market. Okay, but whereas when it comes to 1 CR, above 1 CR, definitely they will go for long term stocks. What they do is 50 lakhs they are going to invest. So they are going to divide in that way. So 50 lakhs they will divide into Say example, 50 lakhs they'll invest in long term, 25 lakhs into short term. So that is how they manage actually. So short term, good for traders where capital and time frame is a constraint. Lesser profits than the long term, because the multi-baggers you won't get it here, because we are going to fix it here, like the 5% returns, 10% or 20%, so like that. And trading and investing using technical analysis. The difference between these two, long term and short term, is here we are going to concentrate on the fundamentals. So here we are going to concentrate on the technical analysis. I'll get into those details. Okay. So capital.
I have a question.
Yeah, tell me.
Minimum holding period is 1 year. Is it mandatory for long term?
It's not mandatory, but it is considered to be 1 year as a long term. When I say long term, it means 1 year. It's not like 2-3 months is a long term.
Okay.
And so capital will be on rotation and no sentiments about the stocks. So when I say no sentiments, suppose if Bata is going in a direction where you want to buy and sell it, you can buy and sell within a week. So you don't have any attachment to that particular stock. But in long term, what happens is, suppose you bought like Adani, it is very volatile, right? So suppose if you have invested 1 lakh, 2 lakh in Adani, then every day you are going to know what is happening in Adani Group. Every time you want to see what is happening, what is the status, is there any chances of stock falling down? So these comes under fundamentals. So in long term, that's the reason the business people, right, they'll be more interested on what is going in the company, like what is happening in Adani company, is government is supporting Adani or not. So these are the examples of fundamentals. Here in the short term, we are going to work on the technical analysis, price movement. Every day, how the price is moving on, and what is the volume like people are trading. So these are the ones which we see here, and there is no sentiments. Within a week, you earn some 1,000 rupees also. There is no sentiment. Next day, you'll take another stock like Reliance and you make it profit and go. And even if it is loss also, no problem. Next stock you're going to buy. That's it. There is no sentiments. What is happening in Reliance? What is happening in IRCTC? No tension at all. Okay. So maximum holding we say as 1 to 3 months. There are people who want to invest. Say example, I'll give a simple example, is like you want to go for some outstation, or there is a project which will not be available for 3 months or 4 months. So you're going to find out the pattern where for a stock you want to invest for 3 months and leave it. So you don't want to see the stock market for 3 months. So you can identify a particular stock and leave it. So that comes under short term. Okay, so the duration will be within months only. I have just given the names as 1 year and 1 to 3 years. It's not fixed. Okay. The other one is day trading. So this is good for traders where they want to make quick money, less profits compared to long term and short term. That's the reason people will use huge capital to make profits. So I'll give a simple example, like I'll take new example like Berger Paints. Okay, so I'll give say Berger Paint has moved 10 rupees today. Okay, so one trader has earned around 50,000. One trader has earned 2 lakh rupees, and one trader has earned only 1,000 rupees. Okay, in day trading. But Berger Paint has moved only 10 rupees, right? So when you practice this day trading, what happens is, as you experience, you're going to make huge investments to earn that more money. Like I'm going to invest around 20 lakhs to earn 2 lakhs. So I'll invest 10 lakhs to earn 10,000. So these are the ones. So that's the reason here the profit will be less. But if you invest more capital, it's more profit. And here also trading and investing will be done using technical analysis, and no overnight position. That's the reason you'll have peaceful nights. So no tension at all. Okay. So maximum holding period is till market closes. That is for cash, F&O, it is 3:30, and 11:45 p.m. from 9 o'clock morning is commodities like crude oil, natural gas, everything. So this is day trading. So any doubts on this, please let me.
What is meant by market closes at 3:30 p.m.?
Sorry, can you be a little clear?
Can you explain the last point? Maximum holding period till market closes.
Yeah, here when I say 1 second, I'll go back to this. Here, cash market, right? In cash market and future and options, right? It is going to the duration of trading hours is morning 9:15 till 3:30. So that is the period where we can go for day trading. So your maximum holding period is only 1 day. Okay, that or intraday or day trading. Okay, when you go for commodity, the trading hours starts from morning 9:15 till 11:45. So here I can give one example, like in the till 3:30 you want to trade in cash, and after 3:30 till night you can trade on commodities. This will be available till 11:45. So that is an example here. So when I say maximum holding period is till market closes.
In that period, the market will go up and down, like
Exactly.
whenever you buy and whenever you can sell.
Yes.
So every second, the market will go up and down based upon buyers selling and buying of shares.
Correct.
Okay.
It might be flat also. It might be like full bullish, like from the time it opened the price, it has gone 10%, 5%. Chances are there, but we need the skill is like to identify that for day trading. For day trading, it will be little stressful because actually you need to be very quick in booking the loss or booking the profit. So in the loss also, what happens is like 2% down. Okay, so you are going to exit, but most of the people want to stay with that, so they don't want to book the loss. You'll think, okay, let 1% gain it, so at least I will book 1% loss kind of thing. But instead of booking 2%, he'll book 5%. That is how many people lose in day trading. If you stick to the rules, right, my maximum loss is 1,000 rupees, so no one will hurt you, including market. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, we'll say okay, थोड़ा ठहरेंगे, ये ऊपर जाएगा, ये नीचे जाएगा बोल के, we'll make huge loss in day trading. So discipline is very, very, very hard here, and it is stressful also because every morning you need to get up. Okay, before 9:30 you should be ready in the market with clear mind. We cannot come to the market at 9:30 saying I had a less sleep. Okay, yesterday I had a function. Those things doesn't work over here. Market doesn't know that you are going to function. Okay, so this is what happens. That's the reason day trading is little stressful here. Short term is better because, say example, you buy today. If it gains today, it's fine. Otherwise, you have 1 week time, 10 days time, right? So it is going to take some time and gain it. Okay, so this one. Long term is forget it. So those are like you want to invest and forget those kind of stocks.
One
So
question: day trading, when you buy on a single day before
Yes,
3:30, you have to mandatory sell it off, right?
3:15 is the actual sell,
Yes.
but for
Okay.
future and options up to 3:30 we can hold.
Okay.
I'll give another example is like suppose
Ayaz bhai, for day trading, it's not a must that you have to sell, right? You can keep it for a few days if you want to.
no, you have to convert into delivery then.
Okay. Got it. At the time of buying the stock, you
Yes,
have to
yes.
mention whether it's a day trading or a delivery. Okay, got it.
Exactly. And if you want, you can switch. Suppose you
Okay.
have taken for intraday, but it did not gain, but you assume like tomorrow it will definitely gain. You can convert the position into delivery. So there will be carry forward. Okay. And vice versa. Say for example, you bought today to make a profit of 5%, but today itself it's gone to 4%. That is better, right? Instead of tomorrow it might fall 1% and then take 2 days to reach 5%. So 4% is better. So you have taken for delivery for carry forward, but you have changed into intraday and you have closed the position by 3:30 or 3:15. So when you select intraday, the broker will close your position by 3:15, whether it is profit or loss. Okay.
If you don't convert it into delivery.
Delivery, yes. If you convert into delivery, one advantage is if you convert into delivery, you can sell till 3:30. You have another 15 minutes extra. It's a
Well,
buffer.
if I took as a delivery for long
Okay.
term,
Okay.
5 days, I want to sell in the same day. Do I need to still convert as a day or short term trading, or I can just sell it
No,
on?
no, you can directly sell it. You don't need to convert.
Okay. Okay. So only for the
But why
intraday
we
one.
convert? Actually, main thing is why we convert is it should square up by 315. Suppose you have taken the position and you don't see any movement till 315. By any chance you want to square it out 315, then you have to convert. If it is delivery and you want to sell it, so with after 5 minutes also you can sell it. Once you see the profit, you can sell. Okay, there is no need to switch again to intraday. Intraday is to limit your position. You want to close the position by 315, whether profit or loss. Then you have to convert.
Got it.
Okay.
So if you're choosing as an intraday, then you have to ensure that you want to keep it for long term. You don't switch it to day trade, see for long term, otherwise it will be sold out.
If I ask you, what is the time frame like where the market fluctuates? Like, is it hourly based or is it 30-minute based or how is it? I mean, from
Yeah, I'll come to the
950.
time frame. So here for long term, here when I go to the charts, I can explain you like why we call as a long term, why we call it as a short term. For day trading, it will be 15 minutes. For short term, we need to check the daily time frame, daily charts. When you go for the long term, we want to go for monthly or weekly chart. Okay, I'll tell you, like, when you go for the chart patterns, I'll tell you like how to do that. Okay, now you just understand what are the different types of trading and investments. Okay, and the people who are very good in day trading, right? Say example, they have earned around 20 crores. There are people, okay, so they earned around 20 crores and all those things. They divide the capital. Again, they are not going to take 20 crores and do day trading. They will take 10 crores into long term, 5 crores into short term, and they do day trading with 5 crores because profit is huge. Within 15 minutes, they'll earn 2 lakhs. That is how it is. So it depends on the capital actually. So right now, whatever the team members in the group, right, we are all come under short term and day trading, not still at long term. I don't know, but I'm assuming it. Okay, so we'll move on. So now filtering the stocks. See, I'm coming to this part as filtering the stocks for trading. So I'll give
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah.
At what time we can convert from intraday to delivery? At the
before 315.
Before 315.
We can say 314. Before 314, you have to do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, that will be exited. The broker will exit the position.
Okay.
Okay, so filtering the stocks. Why I'm coming to that point is when you say BSC, we have around 5,000 plus. In NSE, we have 1,600, right? Now, the new traders will always get confused which stock to buy. That is a basic question. Okay, so I'll come to that point now. Filtering the stocks to trade, invest. Okay, so here we are going to concentrate on the future and options stocks only. The reason is, so it is meant for institutional buyers. That means large capital is flowed into that particular stocks. They say SBI have, okay, Adani groups hai, Reliance hai, okay, Bata, Havels. These are all really good companies. Okay, and there are institutional buyers like mutual funds. So they are the one who will be investing in those companies. That means you have good liquidity. When I say liquidity, you'll be able to sell and buy large quantities. Abhi samjho we are just taking 50,000 rupees stocks. So there is 150 rupees stock available and you are investing 50,000. What if say you have experienced very no, you have well with say example you have taken 2 years to become a very perfect trader, okay, and you want to invest now 10 lakhs into that particular stock. Are there buyers to take? Are there sellers to take your position? That is a question, right? So that's the reason we concentrate on liquidity. Liquidity is the main thing here. Say for example, if you have bought 10 lakh shares of some ABC company, and after 6 months or after 2 months or tomorrow or after 1 year, if you want to sell, there is no buyer. You want to sell it because you are profitable. but there is no sell buyer who can buy your 10 lakhs of hold of shares. No. Okay, so there will be a future and options list, okay, which you can find it in the links I have given here. I'll be sharing this PDF to everyone, so you can just copy paste this particular thing, BSc and NSC. So let me show quickly.
Bhai, one question.
Yeah.
Quickly. When we say FNO stocks, we are talking about only the list of stocks. We are not talking about trading in FNO, right?
Exactly. We are
Okay.
talking about the stocks which comes under F&O.
Okay, but these are the ones which normally we will use for day trading.
Day trading, short term, long term. We want to prefer only these stocks because in BSc we have hardly 162 out of 5,000 stocks. Okay. And we have in NSC 190 out of 1,600. That's the reason we, since it is more than BSc, right? We consider NSC F&O stocks. Okay. So when I come to this, see, I've taken this BSc and NSC. So you just take this link and paste it here. You're going to get here. Click to download the F&O underlying list. Okay. When you click on this, you're going to find all the, we call it F&O is also called as derivative. Actually, it's a technical name, or the bookish name is derivative rather than F&O. Okay. And similarly, when you go for NSC, I have given the link here. You can just copy and paste so that you get the list here. So when you go for NSC, you need to select here as securities in F&O. So these are different divisions like large cap, small cap, multi cap, and all those things. These are the divisions like top 50, then top next 50. So like this, they have divided. Instead of that, I want all the securities which is in F&O. When you click on this, you're going to get this list. These are the ones which we are going to concentrate, and you can download here using this download option. Okay, so let me open this BS. Yeah.
By any chance, you know the same for US market, F&O?
F&O, I need to check.
Yeah, because I keep checking. I'm not getting a good list out.
Okay. So let me
That's
check
why
that.
I'm losing money.
No, let me check. So we'll see that. Okay. So you got this point, right? So when you go for a BSc or NSC, you're going to find this list. And in an NSC, we have around 190 plus. That's the reason we are going to take the NSC for trading. So all the stocks listed in NSC with under F&O. See, these are the ones which is under BSc, like Bandhan Bank, RBL Bank, Mahanagar Gas. Okay. So Grasim. So these are all the ones. So you have here also it's 195 now. Okay. So you can take all these things for your trading. So as a new trader, you need to first start experimenting your capital on this particular F&O stocks only. The reason being is like you're not aware of the stocks where it has lower circuit, it is an upper circuit. Lower circuit in the sense, say for example, Bandhan Bank. What is the, I don't know what is the current price. These are the market lots actually. Okay, so let me go to this. Yeah. Okay, so are you seeing this screen, right? NSC one. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so in Adani ports, suppose what will happen if it is more than 10% in a single day? This is change in percentage. It is 4%. So what happens if it crosses 10%? That becomes a upper circuit. Upper circuit in the sense there will be no further trading for that particular stock, at least for 15 minutes, 1 hour kind of period. Okay, so this is regulated by CB for different stocks. Like some are 5% is a circuit, lower circuit and upper circuit. For some it is 10%, for some it is 20%, but first it has to cross 10. So once it crosses 10, they're going to give some time frame so that it can take another 15%. Again, still buyers are there, again it moves ahead 15%, it goes max to 20%. So the advantage here is like to control the script. ऐसा नहीं होना है कि 800 वाला सीधा 100 पे आके गिर जाए. Okay, so there is a limit. So we call it upper circuit and lower circuit. Okay.
Ayaz bhai, any idea like how they decide the limit? Because I've seen there's a very good market captain, but their circuit is quite loose. But others we are saying right now that small company, but their upper and lower circuit is quite high. So any idea like how they decide the number, that margin?
Yeah, decision that will be a different altogether. I will explain in the next time when we go for future and options.
Okay.
But they decide based on the value of that stock. Okay, so based on that they are going to decide. So not. Yeah, you can see here. Earlier it is to call as lower circuit, upper circuit. It is here upper band and lower band. So this stock 833 cannot go below this. It will be stuck. There will be no trading. In the similar way, it cannot cross from 833 to 916 in a single shot. So that is the limits. Okay.
So it is for 15 minutes. Until 15 minutes is stuck.
Yes, till 15 minutes or 1 hour, or it might be for the day. But since you are in F&O list, right? Definitely there will be a breathing time where it is going to be halted for 15 and half an hour or 1 hour, and then it will resume. But if you go for non-F&O stocks, right, there is no one who can regulate them. It can gap up 20%. Gap up itself is 20%, and there will be no traders. Even if you want to sell, there is no one to buy. In the same way, suppose if you have bought it, tomorrow if it gapped down 10%, and like you are in a loss of 10%, but you cannot exit, it is stuck, your money is stuck. Okay, so that's the reason for trading, first start with F&O. So it doesn't mean, I'll give a note as well, that it doesn't mean that non-F&O stocks are bad. No, there are good ones, bad ones, everything is a all mixture. But even as an individual traders or investors, will not see it all 5,000 stocks. Okay, we want to concentrate few, but to make it a decent profit. It's not like one has gained 20%, the other has make me loss of 30-40%. Then what is the use of trading? Ultimately, you are on loss of 10%, right? So that is how it is. So first concentrate on F&O, and then you can concentrate on all stocks. Okay, I'll come back now. So this is one. So this is two list. This is the two links I'll share it. Then market capitalization based on the names like large cap, mid cap, and small cap is nothing but like the market capitalization of that particular stock. If you see Reliance, if you see SBI, if you take any top names, right? So they are all 20,000 crore and above. So those stocks will come under large cap. That is how they differentiate based on the market capitalization. Okay, their companies, their branches, their total investment in the whole country, everything will be counted and then create a worth of that particular company. If I say SBI is worth 30,000 crores, so that means it comes under large cap. Okay, similarly mid cap, similarly small cap. So small cap is below 5,000 crores. So these names you'll be hearing large cap, mid cap, and small cap when you go for mutual funds. So when you say mutual fund, they'll ask you whether you want to invest in large cap, mid cap, small cap, or multi cap, where all three are involved. Some companies of 20,000 above, some companies 5 to 20,000 crores, and small cap is less than 5,000. They'll mix all those things, good companies, value companies, and then create one list that is multi cap in mutual fund. Okay, that is how they decide. So just when you see large cap, that means okay, it's like a company with 20,000 crore and above capitalization. Okay.
This is called Flexi Club also, Flexi also, right?
Yeah, Flexi. Yeah. So for example, in SBI, if you go, it will be multi-cap. If you go to HDFC, they'll call Flexi. So like that. So some they call value, some they call others. Okay. So there are different names to market actually. Okay. So any doubts here? So bottom line of this particular slide is we need to trade only in 190 plus stocks of future and options in NSE, or you can say BSE. For learners or experienced, even we don't go past 190 stocks. We'll just trade only these good stocks. We don't want other stocks. वो लॉटरी वाला नहीं चाहिए. जैसे हम लोग when we go for roadside clothes, right? Sometimes you get one very good cloth for $100. Okay, ऐसा नहीं चाहिए. So here we call it as a penny stock. जो 10 रुपए वाला भी मिलेगा, 100 rupees वाला, 50 रुपए वाला भी मिलेगा. Many new traders will think that I want to trade there, but actually वो movement ही नहीं रहता. And there will be one stock where the stock was trading at 100 rupees. After 5 years, it went to around 3,000. That is called a multi-bagger. But that is not always true. Okay, so we are here to make decent money, but as you invest, your profits will be increased. Okay, that is our motive here. Okay, no lotteries here. So now coming to stockbroker, earlier what we have spoken about is exchange. These are the two major exchanges, but here we cannot directly buy and sell with NSE and BSE. There are brokers through which we need to go for trading. Okay, so this is stockbroker. So stockbroker is an agent or firm that charges fee or commission for executing buy and sell orders for an investors. In that, there are two major categories. One is full service, the other one is discount broker. So full service in the sense he is going to give a variety of services to the clients. Like you can invest in mutual fund, you can have desktop softwares. They are going to give advisory tips. Okay, you buy at this level and this book profit, book loss, everything they are going to guide you. And they're going to have offices in all major cities. So here commission will be more because they're going to set up the agents for you, the human agents. There are other things like offices will be available in your area where you can go directly and talk. And this full service broker will suit where the capital is more. You don't want to take any risk. Okay, so when you go, say example, you have 50 lakhs and above, or 40 lakhs or 20 lakhs, you want to go for full service broker. Let commission be more, but here in full service, they are going to charge in the form of percentage. This 0.3 at the bottom, 0.3 and 0.5 is a huge brokerage which we are paying. Apart from this, you're going to pay the government charges, transaction charges, those kind of things. Okay, but here discount broker is nothing but they're going to charge 10 paisa per transaction, 20 paisa, 5 paisa, like that. But here they're not going to have much focus on other components. They're going to focus on the basics. Basics in the sense you're going to buy and sell. That is basics. No advisory. They're going to give the platform to buy and sell. That's it. But full service, they're going to have offices also. Suppose if I say Zerodha is a discount broker, right? So we don't have branches in our locality, in our area. Okay, but when you go for Sherkhan, you have the branch in every district at least. So that is the difference. That's the reason they're going to charge more here, but less here. But as a retail traders, we are going to concentrate on discount. Once we have good capital, we'll definitely move into full service.
Without a broker, we cannot sell, right?
No, you cannot. Directly, we cannot.
Okay.
Okay, you can have Zerodha, Upstocks, 5 Paisa, Grow. These are all discount brokers. They are going to charge only for transaction fee as 20 rupees. So to buy 20 rupees and sell 20 rupees, overall 40 rupees per trade. But
So
here they are going.
These charges are where we can see, like, when we do the transaction, let's say, So
yeah, here it doesn't show up, but actually post trading. So some like Upstock in the evening 5 o'clock only, they are going to send an email, which will have what are the shares you have bought, what are the charges they have applied. So like brokerage, everything.
They deduct from our balance, or they add into our transactions. Let's say the 100 कोई शेयर है, राइट, हमने उसको सेल किया लॉस में या हाई में, तो उसका
Okay.
में इंक्लूड होता है या फिर अलग से वो चार्ज करते हैं एंड ऑफ द डे?
नहीं, देखो, अब 100 रुपीज पे लिया, 10 रुपीज को बेच दिया, तो योर प्रॉफिट इज 10 रुपीज, राइट? So the total buy and sell is 40 rupees. And what is the quantity you have bought? You have bought 100 rupees shares, but how many quantity? 1 lakh shares, you have 50,000 car. So they're going to decide based on that and have government charges. So there'll be a separate table where it will show you the buy and sell. Okay, that comes in your email. Okay, post trading, you're going to get email like what you have traded with profit or loss and what are the charges they have taken. Suppose if I make a profit of 200 rupees, simple. So including 40 rupees plus government charges, like around 60, 70 rupees it will go. So your profit is actually 130. That's how it is.
That means the next day, once they do the settlement, that will be
Reflected in your account. Yes.
reflected in your- okay.
Abhi dekho, say for example, you have 1,000 rupees today, you have traded and you gain 200 rupees. Tomorrow it will show you 1,130. That means 70 rupees they have deducted.
Okay.
So that details will come as an email to you. So for upstocks, it will be around 7 o'clock in the evening itself. You are going to get a text message as well as your email. But for Zerodha and Sher Khan, everyone, so they are going to take midnight also. So tomorrow morning only you can see that actual deductions. Okay, so list of brokers. So based on the active clients. So the rank is based on the active clients. Active clients in the sense 63 lakhs traders are there, but the active traders are more, like around 40 lakhs active clients for that Zerodha. 20 lakhs are dead, just created the account, but nobody is trading there. Okay, so based on that, this is the ranking. It is not on the number of clients available. It's based on the number of active clients. So Zerodha is number 1, Upstock, Grow, Angel One, ICICI Direct. So we'll have large quantity, but active clients are less, traders. And you can see wherever you see this 3 in 1, since it is a banking, right? ICICI, Kotak, HDFC, Axis, they are going to provide a 3 in 1 account where, say, example, you have traded today and you can withdraw in the evening also, because they are going to calculate and then deduct from your account. Since Zerodha, Upstock, and all those things are brokers, pure brokers, so they don't have any bank as such. So that's the reason you'll not find this 3 in 1 in all these things. Only you can withdraw tomorrow. You can request tomorrow morning before 8:30 or something. So each broker has their own timings. So for Upstocks, if I say it is like 8:30 morning, before that only you have to request for withdrawal. If post that, you are going to get the amount next day. Okay. So prerequisite for trading is your demat account with the brokers. Then we have trading account with credentials to buy and sell. So when you open an account in Zerodha, Upstock or anything, you're going to get one demat account. It's the main account number, you can say. And trading account is nothing but your username and password to log in and buy and sell. So you need to have chatting tools like TradingView, which is widely used in the world. Okay, this is the top number 1 chatting tool in the world. And whatever the brokers you are in India, like Zerodha, you take Sher Khan or Upstock, everyone are using TradingView now. So they have purchased the subscription for themselves and then they are giving it us. Okay, so here chatting tools like TradingView, the advantage here is before coming to TradingView, say example, you have opened an account, you got the login credentials. They are going to take hardly 2 days to provide you the credentials. Once you get that, you can log into your broker account and you can add your script and see the chart, everything to buy and sell. Why we are going to specifically tell about TradingView is because TradingView has implemented some kind of programming language also in this. You can program according to your taste. As you experience, you want to have some kind of indicators on the screen and you want to code that particular thing. So that is available in TradingView. But in brokers, we don't have. Just whatever you see on the screen, you buy and sell. That's the reason this is becoming the number 1 in the world. And all our Indian brokers started adopting TradingView. Otherwise, every Zerodha or Upstock or Sher Khan, they had their own chatting tools, but they have adopted TradingView now. So they have taken their subscription and they are giving us for free, but you'll not have full-fledged trading view subscription. Okay, so you can buy and sell. Then
The share data will be in sync with all the applications at a
Exactly.
particular second.
Exactly. When we started TradingView, it was like 15 minutes delay. Then after a few months, like around 6 months or so, it came to 5 minutes. Then it came to 15 seconds. Now it is live. So whatever the amount you see, the price fluctuation, that is live, whether you see it in your broker Zerodha or TradingView. So what we suggest is like to have a TradingView. I'll show that screen also. When you have that, right, you'll have one single TradingView chatting tool on your monitor, and you can trade on your brokerage account. You just log in and buy and sell. So there will be one this one. Now, how to identify stocks for trading? I have mentioned some of the areas which we generally new traders will go and buy. Say example like fundamental analysis. So Bata is a good company, Reliance is a good company, kind of thing. Then we have news. If you open CNBC, those news channel, business news, right, you are going to find all this news. Friends and colleagues like me, Shafi, everyone might tell you to buy and sell. Okay. Google, advisory tips. You might be getting calls, right? Will you advisory tips and all those things. Popular traders and investors like our late Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Suppose you have bought some shares in Torrent Pharma, everybody will start buying it. So then we have YouTube channels, TV. TV is nothing but again news. So social media, we have nowadays like Telegram, WhatsApp, and Instagram. So where the guys who are little experienced, they want to share some tips to you so that you can go and buy and sell. Okay, so that is how they are going to charge some subscription of like around 3,000 or 5,000 based on the success stories. They are going to charge. Some are there who they are going to charge 10,000 per month to give the tips. So that is how it works actually. So these are the different mediums of getting or identifying the stocks to buy tomorrow, because every day you can't check 200 stocks. You want to have some kind of a automation. You can say automation only, because we are getting in different formats here. So someone blindly said some stock like Voltas. So we don't know, we'll just go and buy. Okay, that is how it is. Why can't you decide? The thing here is like we are a company, like see, our brains are so lazy. We don't want to decide anything on our own. So most of the time we are being pushed to do something. Okay, when it comes to trading and investing also, people will think the same way. We want, I'll pay you 2,000, give me some tips. That is how we are. Okay, so such a lazy. But when it comes to trading, why can't you decide? Because these are the reasons. You don't know how to select the stock. What if my stock selection go wrong? What if my stock fall? Fear of losing money. How to recover if it is lost? Shall I borrow money for trading? Is it worth to be stock market than being in job or business? These are the common basic questions in every new trader's mind. Okay, so here, if you know all these things, right, if you know how to select the stock, you very well know like stock will not fall. Okay, these are the things which will come by experience. And I mean, when I say experience, when you go to the market, is going to be like a huge ocean it is. So you can't survive. And if you want to have one particular, say, okay, my C clear, that means you have crossed 5 years. Okay, that is how market is. Okay, so that's the actual main motive of this preparing the slide and collecting all the information for you all is you can start trading from next day, from tomorrow itself, if you already your account is open. If not, you take 1 week time and you can start. Okay, that is the main motive of this. Now coming to decision, how can I select stock? How can I know like stock will not fall? How you are going to decide? So here we are going to use technical analysis. So fundamental, you can see the colors, it is same, because there are two main categories, fundamentals and technical. Fundamental, as I said, ब्रांड पे जाता है. जैसे Coke is a very good brand. Suppose if it is fallen 20%, everybody will buy. If the Apple stock is fallen 30%, everybody will buy. That is fundamentally, like Apple is a really valuable company. So when it falls, everyone will definitely buy. Okay. But whereas when it comes to technical, if I say, go and buy Reliance, go and buy Bata, go and buy Voltas, where you are going to buy? Current price you are going to buy, or tomorrow whenever your mood is, you are going to buy. Okay. So that comes under technical analysis. In technical analysis, it uses the patterns in market data. What is the price and volume? Suppose Adani Ports has gained around 5%. Just now I showed, right? 4.44. Say example 5%. When it gained 5%, what is the volume? How many people were there to buy that stock? That comes under volume. The number of stocks traded. Like there will be 1 lakh shares traded in that particular account. So like that. Price is like the number. It was 830, now it is at 900 rupees. That is your price. Okay. So technical analysis uses patterns in market to identify the trend, whether it is uptrend, it is downtrend, or the stock itself is not moving. So you can see live physically on the screen and decide. And that's the reason when you go for technical analysis, you can go and trade it. You don't need to depend on anyone, not even your close friend, including your brother, father, mother, everyone. Nobody can guide you. You can go and decide based on the technical analysis. Okay. And patterns here is nothing but the psychology, like demand and supply. Like how many people are trading, at what price they are trading. That is nothing but your demand. I'll give a simple example. Apple products, when there is a big billion days in Flipkart, you'll buy at 40,000, right? Though post before big billion days, it was like 70,000 or 65,000 rupees. That is how it is. Okay, so you should know the time. Like, I want to buy this particular product, but actually big billion days did not come. So I'm going to get 20-30% discount there. Good product with huge discount. So that is great, right? So that is what you are trying to achieve in technical analysis. Okay, for any stock. So stock is similar to your Apple phone or your dresses or whatever it is. Like you take bike, car, whatever you take. So technical analysis, since it is physical, non-physical form stocks, but the decision should be made in the same way. Okay. So any doubts here? Any questions?
No.
Okay. We are all okay, sure. Now, where and how to check current?
What is meant by trend?
Yeah, I'll come to that. I have just given a definition here. So definitely you are going to see this.
No, trend is your friend.
Okay. Yeah, trend is your friend in the sense like, what do you call? Say example, the trend is upward. The stock is moving up and you are buying at low price. So what happens? You are with the trend. The stock is moving up, you bought at low and you're profitable. And suppose if it is falling, in future and options, you can short sell. If it is falling also, you can go and trade it. It is selling, it is falling down, you can directly go and sell it and you can make profit out of it. So that is the downward and upward trend. I'll come to that. Okay. So that's the reason we say trend is your friend. Now I'll give a simple example. If the market is moving up and you want to sell, is it right idea? No. When the stock is falling and you want to buy, very bad idea. Okay, so that's the reason we'll say trend is your friend. So you should be with the trend. Okay, like otherwise you're going against the market. Now we'll see where and how to check current price of any stock. Okay, first of all, we need an account. So I assume like most of them may not have. That's the reason I mentioned it. So to create an account in TradingView, once you log in, you'll find the below window. So like this, So once you go to trading view, it's a free account. You can open free account. So you can see this is the view. So this area, we call it as a watch list. So here, whenever you open this account newly, right, in trading view, you're going to find all the US stocks like Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. So all these things will come under here. So delete all by using, when you take the mouse pointer here, you're going to get X here. Just delete everything and click on add and add all your F&O list. This is one time activity you have to do to add 190 stocks. Otherwise, you ask your kids to do, they'll do happily. Okay, so I'll show that as well. Now, what are the components in this particular chatting tool is, these are the indicators. And here, this is the time frame, whether you are seeing this chart in the daily time frame. This, when I say daily time frame, means one bar. Bar is nothing but, here we call it as a candlestick, is nothing but about 1 day. I can change this into weekly, monthly, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, so like that. And below is the volume here. Okay, so I'm not able to. Okay, so you can see the bars here. This is the volume. This is the prices which you are going to see for the day. This is the indicators. This is your time frame, and this is the chart type. This is your candles. Okay, I'll come to that. What is candles?
But yeah, sir, volume in the sense it is number of shares or number of players.
Number of shares traded. You might you might be trading 50,000 shares alone. Okay, so I cannot say only Anis is trading. No, the number of shares traded.
Okay.
Okay, and here you can see OHLC, that is open, high, low, close. So this is the bar. So just keep this in a, just you need to make what you call practice about this particular thing. So when I say OHLC, that means open, high, low, close for the day. I'll tell you what is that. So any doubts here?
ये वॉल्यूम में राज भाई है ना, सेल प्लस बाय दोनों ना, this is total volume.
Yes, yes, yes. You're going to see here volume 24 million here. Okay, for this particular stock, for this particular day, the total volume is 24 million.
Yes, bye.
Yeah.
The volume, if it is red, what does it mean? Volume is red.
Yeah, in the sense it is nothing but the number of trading is same, like the shares, but it was fallen down today. It has opened at 100 rupees, but at the end of the day it closed at 90 rupees. So what happens is, you are going to see the candlestick in red color. Here you will see the same thing. They are going to reflect the same. If it is red, this also will be red. It doesn't mean that volume is less, but so many people have sold it. So that is the volume. Suppose if it is gaining like this, that means so many people have bought it. So the color tells you only whether the market closes above the open price or below the open price. If I say 100 rupees my open price of the stock and it closed below, that means red color. That is the only indication. There is nothing, no difference between green and red. If the stock is closed below the open price, it is red. If it closes above the open price, it is green.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
This open close time is based upon the timings what you said, open close of market.
Exactly.
15 to 3:45.
Yes, 9:50. It starts with 9:15 till 3:30.
Okay, post 3:30, like the next day trade will immediately start, or next day 9:15 will be the start time?
Yeah, 9:15 only is start time. There will be a pre-market session at 9 o'clock to 9:15, where actually stocks will be traded for institutional buyers. So for them it is available, okay, to buy like 1 lakh shares, 10,000 shares kind of thing. So they are going to trade, and 9:15 our actual retail traders will start buying and selling. Okay. So I'll come to this. So you learn this practically. This is just a view. Okay. So this is how your trading view looks. So the one-time activity for everyone will be to add all the stocks of 190 from NSE or BSE, whichever you want to trade, you can trade. but we prefer NSE because we want to be in sync. Because I'm watching Adani ports in BSC in trading view, and when I want to buy actually in Zerodha or Upstock, I'm doing it in NSE. Okay, just have a sync. You are seeing the chart of BSC, you need to add the stock of NSE in Zerodha. It should not be one BSC and one NSE kind of thing. Okay, I'll show that. So let me quickly show. See here. So when I click on plus, right? So here you're going to see it will be by default like this, all sources. Okay. Suppose Infosys, if I type, it is going to show me about NSE, New York, LSE, UK, and London Stock Exchange, BSC. So all countries, wherever there is a Infosys, right, it is going to show me. Okay. You need to select here, just go to sources and select India. It is going to show under BSC, NSE, MCS, sorry. Okay. So when I click on that, and if I type Infosys, it is going to show me only NSE and BSC. Since you are typed Infosys, it is going to show other ones like which has Infosys. Okay. Otherwise, example, I'll take another one like Bata. Only two, NSE and BSC. Now, how will I know whether this stock is under F&O? One thing is in the list, right? So in the list, I'm going to know, like, these are the stocks. Suppose what if someone says Voltas is listed in F&O? So how will I know like it is future and options stock or not? So you can directly click on futures here. You're going to find Voltas futures. In the sense, it is available in futures and options. Okay. So what I mean to say here is, you have 190 list, you have to add it here. But say example, after 1 month or 2 months, someone says, okay, there is a Voltas, you add, it is a very good stock. When you add, if you want to know whether it is listed in futures and option, you can click on futures. If it is in futures, that means it is available. Okay. Otherwise, no. For example, Tata LXC. So there is a stock available in NSE and BSE, but there is nothing in futures. It is not a future and option stock. This is to quickly check. Okay. So you don't go for 5,000 stocks and then start doing this, because you have ready-made 190, you just go and add it. Okay. So if I want to add, so say example, SBI. Sorry. So I'm going to SBI. So you're going to see the circle here. That means it's already added. So I'll remove that. So you're going to find like this. So here I'll see as NSE and then click on plus. Don't do by mistake like now you click on BSC and then trade in NSE in your Zerodha or broker account. Okay. So see that you have noted down everything. So either you do BSC or NSE. You should not match seeing the chart of NSE and buying in BSC. Okay. So there will be some few paisa difference like 0.20, 0.30 kind of thing. So not a big difference. Okay. So this is how you need to add all these stocks. See, so all these stocks are added. So these are the only stocks which I will be observing. Okay. Sorry, I missed this volume here. Okay. So you can see the chart. See, I'll take the mouse pointer on any candle, right? This part will be moving it here, this one. This is nothing but for the day. So you can see here, 940.65 is your open price. High went to 781, sorry, 740. High is 781, low is 738, closing is 7777. Okay. So what is the amount actually it has traded? Sorry, the price is 38 rupees gained, but in the form of percentage, it is plus 5%. In the same way, when you go for the next red candle, so the open is 781, but closed below, that is 760 around. So what is the amount is minus 17 rupees. It has fallen, and that constitute about 0.2% down. So whenever we say, like, one particular stock, say example, Apollo Tires gain 2% or fallen 2%, it is nothing but these things. Okay, you need to calculate based on the open price or yesterday's close price, sorry. Okay, in the same way, you're going to see, for example, if I take for the green, you can see this green color here. It is nothing but similar representation. That's it. So color doesn't have anything. The volume will be same. Okay, if it is red, it is going to show in red. If it is green, in green color. And you can see the volume here, the traded volume here. So when I place this mouse pointer, you're going to see it. On this green day, 5% gain, it is like 1.80 million shares traded. Okay, and you have here various drawing tools available. Okay, generally whichever you find favorite, right? Say for example, this is my favorite, or most of the time I use this particular brush. So you can just click on this favorites. So what happens, it is going to create one panel here. It will add all your favorite indicators here, or drawing tools. Okay, so let's go further. And this is your time frame, whether 1 second. For 1 second you need to buy the subscription. Okay, so this is in minutes, this is in hours, this is in day, week, month. So like this. So these are nothing but the time frame, and this is nothing but the charting types. This is candle, and this is line chart. So if you see the line chart, it will be like this.
What is the best time frame it should be following?
Sorry, a little louder, please.
I was asking, what is the time frame which we should be normally following for the day trading?
See, for day trading will be around 15 minutes, 5 minutes or 15 minutes. But if you are going for short term, you need to go for day trading, day time frame. Suppose if I want to trade intraday, that is only today. So best time is 15 minutes. So you can see, you can go to candles. So it's like this. So here many people will short. You can short the short selling, and you can buy it here. And the same way you can, I'll give another example where you can buy. Say example, you buy here and you sell it here. But candle formation is same, whether you go for 5 minutes or 3 minutes, anything. Even if you go for monthly also, it is same. See, when you place this mouse pointer, right, this OHLC for that particular candle is this. So what you are seeing there as 874, 941, 840, that is for the whole month, because you have indicated as month here. So this candle is for the whole month. This candle is for the whole month. Okay, in the similar way, when you are going for short term trading, we go for generally daily candles, like this. But you see the candles are same, whether you take monthly or in seconds also. So for seconds, actually we need to go and buy the subscription. Basic, Pro, Pro Plus, Premium. Okay, so basic itself is 1,500 per month. It comes around 1,800, all those taxes. Okay, we don't need in seconds. We are not that good to buy and sell in seconds. Okay, but actually 3 minutes, 5 minutes is for, or ideally is 5 minutes and 15 minutes. Okay, but some people will go for 1 hour also in daily time frame. Okay, for short term is your daily, and if you want to go for long term, as I said, like 2 months, you want to hold the stock, you can go for weekly and monthly. So even if you click on weekly, you'll find the same pattern. Okay, so any doubts here, so that I can proceed with these candles?
Clear, thank you.
Okay.
Just by how to enable volume in the down?
What did you say?
How do I enable volume?
Yeah, here. See, by default you get it. Actually, I removed it. So if I remove it, it doesn't show. So I can go to indicators here and type volume. You're going to get volume.
Okay.
So this is indicator. I'll show you this indicator part as well as we move ahead, because I need to cover this candles first.
I asked with the upward movement and downward movement of the candles is based upon demand and supply, or
Yes,
based
yes.
upon buyers and sellers?
Yeah, buyers and sellers are the ones who decide the demand.
I mean, there'll be something like 1,000 stocks will be there, and 900 stocks are bought and 100 are pending. So based upon this logic, it will be up and down.
Yes, the ones, see, the candle formation, the volumes are nothing but already traded one. It's not pending. Say for example, you have placed a 500 quantity, your traded quantity is executed, whether bought or sold, right? But I have placed another 1,000 quantity, but it did not execute. Okay, so because the price did not come, I did not sell, but actually I have given the order to sell it or buy it, but it did not execute. So here, when you go for this volume, one second, when you see this volume, it is traded quantity. That means executed on that particular day, it is completed. So my stock of 1,000 quantity will not be mentioned in this volume. Your quantity will be added, but not mine.
Okay.
So I'll come to the basics now. So what is candlesticks? So candlesticks is a type of price chart used in technical analysis that displays high, low, open and closing price of the stock for a specific period. When I say specific period, is nothing but the time frame, like daily, monthly, seconds, or whatever, like week, daily. Okay, so now you will see the same component in all those time frames. You just click on monthly, you'll find the same pattern. So here is nothing but the basic thing is open or closing price. Say example, this is the one. Open or closing prices, this is the one, and highest price of the day is this, and lowest price of the day is this. Okay, in the sense, for example, if the open price is this, it has open price is this, it has moved up, it fallen down to this level and then closed at this level. So that becomes a candle here. Okay, sometimes what happens, the wicks will be higher, will be a very long wick, in the sense it moves 3% higher, and before end of the day it has fallen 3%. It went 3%, again it came back to 3% below. Okay, you're going to find these wicks in a larger way. Okay, I'll show you that as well. Now coming to this point is, like when I showed you the chart, when I show you the chart, right, you're going to see the red and green candles. So what it means actually, so this is the component. Okay, if I want to see, candlestick color will be green when closing price is greater than the opening price, and candlestick color will be red when closing price is less than open price. That is the only thing. Okay, I'll give an example here. You can see here, for example, the day's open is at 100 rupees. I mentioned as rupees because these numbers will get confused. So it is 100 rupees, it has opened, it has moved up to 115 rupees, and then it closed at 110. But before going that, it went below also to 90. That means this forms the candle. This is the open price, this is the low price, the wick, we call it as a wick or tail. Earlier they used to call tail, now they call as a wick. We call as a lower wick and upper wick. Okay, so this moved below 90 rupees, again it moved up to till 115 and then closed at 110. This is in a single day, for example. In the same way, you'll find for all time frames, even in monthly also. So when the first month, say example, next month is September 1st, on first it opened at 100 rupees. Okay, it went whole month, in the whole complete month it went below 90 rupees, then it moved up to 115 and 110. So you're going to see the same pattern, there is no change. Okay, in the similar way, when I say this is green color, right, so if I say red, that means days open was 112, again it moved to same 115, below 95, but it closed below your open price, it is 102, then it is red. That is the only indication of this candle, color indication. Apart from that, there is no change. It will indicate you whether it was a green day or red day for that particular stock. So that means stock has fallen or it has gained some momentum. So if it is at least 0.05 paisa also it is gained, right? it will be green color. In the same way, if it is like 112, right, days open, if it closed at 111.95, 0.5 paisa, then also it will show you in red. So that is the only indication. There is no color differentiation. Okay, so any doubts here? Red color and green color. Just when you say red and green color of candlestick, just remember open, if the close price is closed above open price, that is green day. If it is closes below the open one, post say example 330, you're going to find it red. That is how it is. That is the only difference. Similarly, as per the color, they are changing the volume color also. Otherwise, there is no significance of color in volume. That is the traded volume. Okay. So I'll move on. See, here you can see this. In voltage, I have taken a similar example. Here, you can see that candles. Here, there are the candles. You can see the red, open, high, and then below wick as a low, and then close. In the same way, you can see this bigger wicks. Okay, lower wick, but there is no upper wick. In the sense, it has opened and then fallen down, but people have pushed it to this level and closed it. So we don't have the upper wick here. Okay, wick indicates like that is a high, that's it. And low, that is a lower wick. Okay, but the price, see now what happens in this case, open and high price will be same. It opened and it fell down. Now what happens, high is your open price only. Okay, that's the reason you'll find some flat surfaces like this. And here you can see like here also flat open. In the sense, when the month started, since it's a monthly time frame, month started and went up. It did not come down at all. That means your low is your open. Both will be same. It opened and went up. So it did not come to low. Okay, you'll find flat. So any doubts here?
No, finally. Nice.
Okay, thank you. Next, type of charts. So what you are seeing here is a candlestick. It is mentioned when you take the mouse pointer, you're going to see this. So just click on this, you're going to find this candles. This is, you can say 99% of the times people use candlesticks. There are different candlesticks, I'll show you, but this is the common way of identifying. And this is like around 300 years old formation, but it came to US like 30-40 years back, because this was actually, we call it as a Japanese candlestick. So earlier the people used to note down what was the open price for the rice bags, what is the close, and how much low it went, how much high it went. They used to manage in this format. That's the reason when it came to Western world, it became famous. So actually we call it as a Japanese candlestick originally. So the same chart, see the one which I'm showing, it's a chart, the same price movement, I'm showing it in a line. So when I click on this line, right, you're going to find like this. Now, what is the difference between these two? How can I trade or buy and all? Here you can see all the open, high, low, close prices, but you can't see here. But in this, I can know what is the trend, whether it is going upward or downward or sideways. So I can see here, but I can't determine here. Say for example, if the stock has moved up and it fell down, so I'll think now it will go down, but actually it went up. But those kind of sentiments you don't find in line chart. Okay, and this will help us to draw as well. How to draw the trend, I'll show you. It is going to definitely help, but this is going to confuse actually because of the wicks here, right? So we don't know to draw the line here or here or here or here, but this is very crisp and clear. Like these are the high, this is the low. Okay, so that is a difference. One sec, I'll take to this one. See, now you can see, right? So if I want to draw any trend in the sense whether it is falling down or up, I can directly go and click here. So I can see like, you know, this has moved up and this is fallen down. And this is your consolidation. It's not moving up or not down. Okay, so that's how we decide. and this is your line. So I'm casually drawing it. See, this is nothing but I can give the points here. These are the points which I'm drawing here. It's very clear. Now I will change it to candle. See. So it is going, you're going to get confused, like whether I need to make this pointer here or here or here, right? You'll get confused. So whenever you're drawing any lines to identify the trend, you need to use line chart. See, if I use a candlestick and draw, it will be like this. So we need to draw perfectly like this. In the same way for downtrend also. We need to extend this. Okay. Okay. So now I'll go for what is market trend. See, market trend is nothing but attempts to predict future stock prices movement based on the recent observed trend data. So specifically for data. So whether, say example, the stock was moving from 100 rupees to 150 rupees in past 10 days. That means I'm able to predict the future price, whether it will go up or fall, or it will be sideways, because it has already gained 50 rupees. So whether it will be not moving kind of thing on the stock, or it may fall down because it's already gained 50%. So like that. So we are going to identify the future stock price. So trend analysis is nothing but using historical data, price movements and volume to identify the direction of the market. So based on the prices and the volume, we are going to identify, say for example, like this, whether it is moving up, price and the time and volume as well. Then we have downward trend also, and there is a consolidation. That means you can see this between these two lines, it did not move up nor down. We say this as a consolidation. That means, see here there are two ways. Suppose if it is an example of a HDFC Bank stock. When I say the HDFC Bank is consolidating for a very long time, what it means? That means there are some things going on in the company where people are not interested in neither buying nor selling. So it doesn't move at all. Every day there will be fluctuation, but within a certain prices, like only 15 rupees or 20 rupees movement in a fluctuation way. But you're going to find like this within this range, we call it as a consolidation. This is like upward movement. Oh, matlab, your example is your Adani ports. It's going up high like anything. Okay, in the downward also you'll see some examples. Okay. Now, what is consolidation? Consolidation is a term for a stock or security that is neither continuing nor reversing a larger price trend. So what is the reason behind this consolidation? We don't know. I'll tell you, no one knows, because we can identify only on the stock prices, whether it is consolidating upward, downward, that's it. Abhi wo company mein kya chal raha hai, we don't want. We are technical analysis people. We are not fundamentals. Okay. What happens once consolidation is over? The price did not move for, say, example, a period of 2 months. Sometimes it will be for 1 month. Sometimes it will be for 3 years. The price will never move. It will be moving between some range, like within 10, 20 rupees, it will be moving, but it will be kind of a stagnant like this. Okay. So what happens once consolidation is over? Once consolidation is over, there will be a breakout. Breakout in the sense, see, it has been consolidating here, right? Like this. Suppose if the company has some future plans, there are investors coming into the company, automatically this one will break it above. And say example, there is some problem with the company, okay, and the stock prices might fall. So this will indicate as a downfall. Okay, I'll show with example. You can see here. What happened after consolidation? It moved up, right? So this one we call it as a breakout candle. This green color one is a breakout candle. That means this above line is your resistance and below line is the support. So this becomes a support and resistance zone. So once it crosses that with volume, with green candle, big candles, it is going to move up. In the same way, for consolidating downwards, it might fall like this. It has consolidated for a very long time. At the end, there was some bad news, it fell down. So here, whenever you are seeing, right, many new traders will be very happy to be in uptrend. When the market is moving up, you invest in any stock, it will move up. So they think they are the expert now. They are going to calculate like, मुर्गी और अंडे का कहानी, like 1 से 2, 2 का 4 ऐसा start कर देते हैं. But actually, most of the time it will be under consolidation. Many of the stocks. Upward movement तो बाद में आएगा कि इसके ऊपर जाएगा या नीचे जाएगा. So like this, in these examples, it has consolidated for a very long time and moved up. Consolidated down. Okay. Is it clear here? Consolidation.
HeikinAshiExpert.
Hello. Yeah.
HeikinAshiExpert, one question.
Huh.
How do you come to know after consolidation it will go up or it will go down?
Yes, good question. So that's the reason I told you it's a breakout candle. You can see the candle, right? Green one. This
Yes.
green one. So it has crossed this limit. This was the range actually. It has tried first time, it came back. Second time it tried, came back. Third time it tried, no. Fourth time it break out. It has crossed that particular range. So when it crosses, right, 80% it will go up. 80% of the time.
Okay.
Okay. And suppose in case next day if it falls, okay. I don't know why this. I think Ajas Biabani is drawing here. It's reflecting here. Okay. So if it is a, yeah, I'll show you the failed breakouts also. But understand the consolidation concept. This is like a horizontal consolidation. So the price did not move for a very long time and then moved up and moved down. Okay. Suppose, say example, you have bought some stock. Okay. Say for example, okay, why assuming I'll take to the stock directly. You can see here. See what is happening here. It moved up, consolidated, and then fell down.
Correct.
Okay. Same way, when it is moving up, you'll know. Suppose you have bought it here. I'll give you an example. You bought it here. It has moved up now. After moving up, it will be in consolidation phase. Here you need to be very careful because क्या होता है ना, जब we are earning in a green, right? For example, it went 60%. Okay. हमारा mind क्या बोलता है ना? No, we'll wait for some more longer. It goes 100%. You see, there is a big candle and there is a large volume. These are all psychology of a person. Okay. So then, to your surprises, we will see like, it will be continuous falling. Okay. So what happens again? It will move up, it will move down. This is nothing but your consolidation. So it has moved up, consolidated, again it fell down. And suppose in case it has to go up, suppose in case it has to go up, it will just go like this. So it will not come here. It will be like this. It is going to cross this and move up. So this came down. The opposite also is possible. After consolidation, it will move up as well. But here we need to be careful. So what we suggest is whenever there is a consolidation phase, first exit. You exit. Whenever it breaks down, leave it. If it breaks up, take it for a long.
But how long are we? What is the time frame we are looking at this consolidation for a day? If let's say we are trading for day trading, so we need to look for 15 minutes, half an hour, or
yeah, I'll come to that. I'll come to that.
Sure.
Okay, so just understand the importance of consolidation.
Sure.
So consolidation में हम लोग नहीं रहना है. कोई भी, say for example, this is the current candle which is going on, current day, and suppose your friend tells to buy it, you should not. You need to check out what is doing here, whether it is breakdown, or say for example, many people are there where they want to buy when it is falling like this. They want to buy here, they want to buy here. Okay, अरे बाटा का स्टॉक 10% गिर गया, खरीद लो. ये बेवकूफ की बातें हैं. इसमें 10% गिर गया तो वो 30% नीचे भी जा सकता है. Okay.
Ayaz bhai, prime example.
Leave it. So we have examples, large examples where people do that. That happens to everyone, including me. It's not new, but that's the reason we want to make sure, like, no, what are the things which you need to keep in mind so that you can trade peacefully in market. Okay.
तो मतलब आज भाई यहाँ पे ये होगा जब ये जैसे कि डाउनटाउन में गया, राइट?
हाँ.
तो यहाँ पे जाना चाहिए कांसलेशन का, उसके बाद ही हम लोग फिर डिसाइड करेंगे किसमें अब देना है.
करेक्ट.
मतलब वो डाउनफॉल, जैसे कि बहुत सारे ट्रेडर क्या यूट्यूब में बताते हैं कि नहीं, फॉल हुआ 5% 2% लेते रहो, हर फॉल में खरीदो. एक वो बताते हैं कि ना, जैसे कि अगर लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए रखना है किसी को, तो बोलते हैं कि अभी फॉल हुआ फिर ले लो, फिर फॉल हुआ फिर ले लो.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, that we call it as a falling knife. और एवरेजिंग कभी भी नहीं, we call it as averaging also. We should not do that. अब जैसे क्या होता है ना, अब यहाँ पे खरीद लिया बाई चांस, पीछे गिर गया 5%, सो 100 क्वांटिटी जो लिया, फिर वो 100 क्वांटिटी लेगा, दैट मीन्स 200 स्टॉक्स, वो फिर फर्दर गिरेगा, फिर 100 क्वांटिटी लेगा, दैट मीन्स एवरेजिंग. वी कॉल इट एज एवरेजिंग. वी शुड नेवर डू एवरेजिंग. ओके. एंड इन लॉन्ग ऑल्सो सेम थिंग, यू शुड नॉट डू. अरे ऊपर जा रहा है बोल को खरीदना नहीं, अब जहां खरीदे वहीं से वापस भी आ सकता है. Okay, so it becomes averaging price, right? So say example, at this candle point of time now, for example, Jamil bhai says, okay, go and buy this stock, it is very good. First see in the chart. So in this chart you are seeing that like it has breaked out. So what Jamil said is correct. It's like that. Okay, suppose if I say buy at here, when you go and see the chart, you'll going to know like what it is doing, right? So you'll say, no, I am not going to buy. You should not listen. That's how actually we try to avoid the people. Here nobody is perfect. I'll tell you, मैं लिख के देता हूँ, इवन राकेश झुंझुनवाला का पोर्टफोलियो में भी 80% स्टॉक्स है ना, अभी भी नीचे ही है, बट जो 10% 20% गया ना, इट इज वेरी ह्यूज. ओके. आज देखो, मैं यहाँ बोलता हूँ तो पहले आके आपको चार्ट देखना है. ब्लाइंडली अयाज बोल दिया खरीद लो या शफी बोल दिया खरीद लो, ये सब भी नहीं चलता इधर. सो वी डोंट वांट टू गिव दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग. सो मैं दूंगा, फॉर एग्जांपल से एग्जांपल मैं यहाँ दूंगा, आई एम गोइंग टू गिव द टिप टू बाय हियर. फर्स्ट सी द चार्ट व्हाट इट इज डूइंग, और लेट इट ब्रेक अप और डाउन एंड देन डिसाइड. देयर इज नथिंग हरी, मार्केट विल बी देयर. मार्केट में एक सेइंग है, आप रहो ना रहो लेकिन मार्केट रहेगा, ऐसा है. So every day there is a market. Okay. Now next thing is, so you understood, right? Consolidation and breakout. So consolidation is the main thing. We should not be there. Okay. Once it breaks, right, we can enter. Till that time, have patience. Okay. But we have 200 stocks, right? Some or other will be moving up. Some are consolidation. Consolidation में invest मत करो, आराम से बैठो. Okay.
अयाज भाई, हम लोग ग्राफ डे वाइज में रख के करना है क्या, मंथ वाइज या वीक वाइज, कौन से चार्ट पे?
नहीं, वो जाता है आपके हॉरिजन पे, टाइम फ्रेम. आप लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए जाना चाहते हो तो मंथली चार्ट देखना पड़ेगा. आप शॉर्ट टर्म में जाना चाहते हो, जैसे 1 वीक 10 डेज में आपको रोल ओवर करना है पैसा, तो डेली नहीं, मुझे दिन में ही बाई करना और सेल करना, डे ट्रेडिंग. ओके. देन यू नीड टू गो फॉर 15 मिनट्स, 5 मिनट्स, 3 मिनट्स. थोड़े लोग 1 मिनट में भी ट्रेडिंग करते हैं. ओके. सो ऐसे
कंसोलिडेशन आपको मिनट वाइज भी हो सकता है,
यस
गुड भी हो सकता है.
एक्चुअली गुड क्वेश्चन. यस, 5 सेकंड में भी होता है, 1 मिनट 1 मंथ में भी होता है. ओके. द चार्ट व्हिच आई हैव शोन इज वीकली. वो वीकली चार्ट में कंसोलिडेशन मतलब अराउंड 6 to 7 वीक्स किधर भी नहीं गया प्राइस, इट वाज मूविंग विद इन द रेंज. Okay, so it happens in all time frames. See, I'll tell you one thing common, candlesticks are same irrespective of the time frame, and the consolidation type is also same. Uptrend, downtrend also is the same for all the time frames. Okay. Now types of consolidation, we have seen horizontal.
हम लोग डाउनफॉल में भी अर्न कर सकते हैं क्या, पुट ऑप्शन लेके?
हाँ, when you go for futures and options you can sell it, but in cash नहीं कर सकते हो.
Okay.
In cash only you can buy. Okay, so now types of consolidation you'll find like horizontal. The one which you have seen is a horizontal one, and then there are triangles. Triangle in the sense कभी भी ये systematically way ऐसा नहीं रहेगा consolidation. It might be like this also. देखो इतना बड़ा मुंह दिया, बाद में नीचे आ गया, मतलब कंसोलिडेशन इतना छोटा छोटा हो गया लास्ट में. बाद में एक ब्रेकआउट आएगा जो सिमिलर टू दिस कैंडल. ये जो कैंडल है ना, similar to this candle you are going to get one. Okay, I'll show you that. See, there are different types of triangles: symmetric, ascending, descending. मतलब triangles के formations है ये. Perfect triangle जो ये picture में दिखा रहा है ऐसा नहीं रहेगा. Reality में you'll be seeing like this. यहाँ sharp edges कुछ नहीं रहेंगे. Will be like this. Okay. Now, how to draw that? How to plot this particular thing? देखो, there is one thing which is blindly we used to do that like 6 months back. So I'll show you that. Okay, Julian food has. So. See, you're going to see these candles, right? Now you need to, whenever you're drawing the lines, trend lines we call, you need to be in line chart. Okay, you need to be in line chart. Now there are different trend line, arrows, ray. Okay, ray मतलब कहाँ डालते हो वहां से right side चला जाएगा. Okay, so horizontal line, horizontal ray, there are different lines. So whichever the ones which you commonly use, right, you can directly click on the star. You're going to get this panel. So this is my frequently used tool. Okay, and you can switch on and switch off this particular thing at the bottom left like this. Okay, so now earlier we used to draw like this. Say for example this one, and then we are going to do like this. Sometimes we draw here, so like this. Click on this 2 dot line. It is called extended line. So like this. This is triangle formation. It comes under ascending. You can see here ascending. In the sense, ये नीचे वाला भी ऊपर जाता रहेगा. So you can see here, ये नीचे वाला prices ऊपर जा रहा है, like this. It becomes an ascending. Okay, और हमेशा याद रखो ये जब लाइन डालते हो ना, ये टचेस करेक्ट होते रहना है. ये टच है ना, यहाँ पे क्लिक किया, सेलेक्ट किया, इधर 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 ऐसा. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अभी यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना, ये बहुत मुश्किल है मुझे ड्रॉ करने के लिए, बिकॉज अब मेरा ये एग्जांपल देता हूँ. इसको लेके मैं यहाँ पे भी कर सकता हूँ, यहाँ पे भी कर सकता हूँ, ये वाला इसको उठा के इधर भी कर सकता हूँ. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो वन फॉर्म ऑफ ट्राइंगल, राइट. सो इसमें क्या होता है ना, ये कंफ्यूजन निकालने के लिए we have an indicator. When you go for indicators, just search for pivot high. Pivot high low points. So one sec, technical. We can go for pivot points high low. So if you are using this, just click on this this one, favorites. When you click on this, what happens is it is going to show here itself in the top down. These are my used ones. Okay, frequently or favorite ones. So pivot points high low, just click on it. Did you see points here? These ones, these are the ones where you can go and draw. You can click here. I'll show you what is the reason here, and click wherever you find this number. You can just go and draw this. It forms a perfect one. So now there is no confusion. See, ये point पे you have touched it, ये point पे, और यहाँ पे इधर है बीच में. So you need to consider this recent one. Okay, so this comes with experience, so not a big issue. So these are the points where we are going to touch and form this triangle. Okay, So that is what I am trying to explain here. You can see this. Here you can see this Jubilant foot pivot high low. These are the points which are shown up. So wherever it is, this point should be touched. Okay. Okay. Now I have I have changed the slide now. You can see that lines which I have just shown you. Okay. So in this format. Now see, you can see this drawings, right? Similarly, you take any stock, just see, this is the point. Here it's showing the number, right? This is the point. Okay. This below point. Is this a reverse of the triangle? Okay. So here we are not going to invest because, say example, I want to buy here. Your stop loss is such a big one. It will be like 10-20% stop loss. That will be huge loss, right? So we need to check for the reverse one. Suppose if this is not matching, just go for the next stock. You don't need to wait over there. Okay. So ये जो वाला ये शायद मैं दिया था इस बार. See here also. You need to just touch only 2 points. That's enough. You're going to get for the whole what you call duration. See, wherever you go, you will see the points. For the recent one, we need to touch upon. So for example, this is the recent one. I'll touch here and then I'm going to touch here. Just click on that. That's it. And if it is not able to touch properly, check this magnet is clicked on. If it is clicked on, it is going to directly touch. So for example, if I just click it, it will correct at the right point. Here, done. Now what has happened to this stock? Just change it to, so whenever you're drawing, draw using line chart and then click on the chart. So you can see it has breaked out and it went up. You can check from starting it went to 15%. Okay. So why we get trapped is because we don't know when to buy. So people will buy at here. यहाँ पे ले लेंगे, यहाँ पे ले लेंगे. We don't know. And sometimes by chance, if I bought here, I'll be very happy, stating that, okay, I bought at the right price. But next time, can you do the same thing? No, right? Sometime next time I'll be buying here. Okay. So we need to know when to buy. That's very, very important. If you don't know that, then only we are getting trapped. The trap in the sense, for example, I have 1 lakh rupees. I bought this shares here. It has fallen to this extent. So what I'll do, it has fallen so big, right? So around 10%. So it may fall down. So I don't know, because I don't know the trend lines. I don't know when to buy and sell, right? I'll go and sell my position with a loss. So again, it is going to move up, which is going to make me crazy. Okay, again, I'm going to buy here. Again, it fall down. That is what happening for the retail traders. They don't know when to buy, when to sell. That is a key actually for the retail traders. For the key for the successful trading. Okay. You got this point, right? Whenever you see this breakout, how it is moving. See, suppose if I buy here, right, and hold it for, say example, this is in April. And by chance, for example, I am a big investor. I have invested 10 lakhs. Okay, I want to see, like, let it be, because IGL is a very good company. I want to stay. So what has happened to him? For example, if he has invested 10 lakhs here in April, in August, it has moved to this level. What has happened? April, May, June, July, August, it came only to your buy price. So 402 पे मैं buy किया 10 lakhs देके, उसको 6 महीने लगे वहां पे आने के लिए. फायदा क्या हुआ? Nothing. अगर यहाँ बेचते तो लॉस ही है. मगर समझो तुम्हारे पास बहुत पैसा है, you want to leave the stock as it is. It has taken 6 months. Why? Why you want to hold such a long? So wait for the right candle, right? So wait for the breakout candle. See how it has clearly breaked out. देखो 1, 2, 3 दिन में आपको 15%. अब जाके डालो पैसा. Okay, and you can see the volume. देखो वॉल्यूम जितना छोटा था ना, वहां पे मूवमेंट ही नहीं आया. एक बार जो कैंडल का मूवमेंट आ गया ना, देखो ये लाइन पे ये वॉल्यूम आ गया 9 मिलियन. यहाँ पे दिखेगा इधर. So when I click on this, you are going to find. सो ये पूरा वॉल्यूम से बढ़ के हो गया ये, और ये ग्रीन कैंडल बन गया और ये लाइंस ब्रेक कर दिया. सो दैट इज द स्ट्रॉन्ग इंडिकेशन ऑफ अप मूव. देखो, यू कैन सी हियर इट हैज रिजेक्टेड हियर, यहाँ पे रिजेक्शन हुआ, यहाँ पे हो गया, इधर हो गया. सो दिस अपर लाइन वी कॉल इट एज ए रेसिस्टेंस एंड दिस इज ए सपोर्ट. यहाँ पे सपोर्ट लिया, इधर पे सपोर्ट लिया, यहाँ पे सपोर्ट लिया, मतलब यहाँ से नीचे नहीं गिरा हो. ओके, यहाँ पे वी कॉल इट एज सपोर्ट. अगर बाई चांस,
हेलो,
ये एक सेकेंड, सो बाई चांस अगर यहाँ से गिरता, so we are not going to buy this stock. So when you are going to break it, we are going to buy it. Yes, someone is asking.
है सर, पायलट चार्ट
हाई लो, हाई लो
इंडिकेटर कैसे डालना है सर?
हाँ, ये एक सेकेंड, आई काउंट फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग. इंडिकेटर में जाओ, यहाँ टेक्निकल्स में जाओ, यू आर गोइंग टू फाइंड पिवट पॉइंट्स हाई लो. इसको जस्ट क्लिक करो. अगर बार बार यूज करते हो इसको, यू पुट इट स्टार हियर so that you are going to find here itself.
Okay.
जब वो डालते हो ना, you are going to find these numbers. So convert this into line chart and then draw. Just वो points किधर है ना, ये किधर किधर notify किया है ना आपको. So we need to just draw there. That's it. That is your triangle. ये इसको पीछे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. That is our past performance. Okay. So we need the recent one. देखो, this will be like this. Okay, so any doubts here?
So अभी जो है ये this is what we have formed a triangle for a short term, right? अभी ये
exactly.
अगर ये per day का रहेगा,
हाँ.
then I will look at a 15 minutes graph.
हाँ, डेली टाइम फ्रेम में आप जाओगे तो you will be like, it will be like this. देखो, ऐसा है. डेली फ्रेम में किधर भी गया नहीं. It is like consolidation. देखो, इसको लाइन चार्ट करता हूँ. ये उल्टा ट्रायंगल बना दिया. ओके, एंड इट फेल डाउन. उल्टा गिर रहा है. तो दिस पिवट पॉइंट्स विल प्ले मेजर रोल टू ड्रॉ द लाइंस. अब देखो, अब अगर यहाँ पे कंसीडर करूंगा, देखो यहाँ पे ट्रायंगल असेंडिंग, मतलब ऊपर जा रहा है और ट्रायंगल बना रहा है. तो यू कैन सी दिस कैंडल ऊपर चला गया तो इट वेंट अप. ओके, so when see, हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं ना, whenever you want as a informed trader or investors, try to find this type of range consolidation. ब्रेक किया तो खरीदो. यहाँ पे अंदर चले जाएंगे ना तो मालूम नहीं होगा. So we are not saying you are purposely there, but you don't know. Okay, तो इसलिए okay, we'll come to 1 hour. So we'll first go through this short term.
So ऐसे ट्रायंगल्स बहुत सारे जुड़ा सकते हैं, बट की पॉइंट्स क्या देखना पड़ेगा ऐसे ट्रायंगल?
I'll come to that. I'm going to come to that point here. I'm covering everything, simple things as well. So just be here. Okay. So this is one thing. Pivot high low you can draw. Okay. This one. Now, recently 6 months back, TradingView has come up with the default indicator for drawing the triangles. Okay. Like this. This is bullish pennant triangle. This is bearish pennant triangle. This is just a triangle. Okay, so you can see this. These are, see, यहाँ पे sharp edges कुछ नहीं, इधर पे दिखेगा, यहाँ पे भी नहीं है. So these are all different forms of triangles. Whenever you see triangle, there will be a breakout. Okay, so you can see some examples now. See live examples of recent breakouts this month. यहाँ पे बाटा इसने ब्रेक कर दिया और ऊपर गया. It has breakout candle. Zydus Life Sciences ब्रेक किया, यहाँ पे नहीं किया, यहाँ पे नहीं किया. Jubilant Food has done the breakout, but it has come to the support, but it has break out. Havels, it has breakout. So ऐसे स्टॉक में हम लोग रहना है. But in the month you get hardly few. In the month you'll get hardly 10 stocks, which is going to give the breakouts. Okay, so अब ये डालने के लिए अब क्या करना चाहिए? You need to just go to indicators. अब इसको निकाल दो. I'll remove this to avoid confusion. I'll go for technicals. Just go for auto. It was earlier auto drawings, now they have made it as auto. So just go to auto and then click on bearish See, I'm going to click on bearish, bullish, triangle. There are a lot of other indicators. I'll come to that point. Okay. So just concentrate on different candles. See here. I'll remove this bearish. See, this is one advantage here is you can disable it for some time. Okay. देखो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है, बुलिश पेनेंट है, इसने क्या किया, ब्रेक किया नहीं किया, ब्रेकआउट इसका मतलब है कि ऐसा रहना है ये कैंडल. ओके, आई विल शो दैट. तो वापस आ गया ये, तो नीचे आने के बाद क्या किया इसने, सो इट ब्रेक डाउन, सो एंड इट केम डाउन. ओके, ऊपर जा रहा है तो ऊपर लो, ये नीचे जा रहा है तो छोड़ दो उसको. ओके, नाउ आई विल disable this and I'll make it as bearish.
भाई यहाँ भी तो ब्रेकआउट दिखा रहा है, इसे रेड में जो रेड वाला था वहां भी तो इससे ब्रेकआउट इसे
हाँ, ये एक मिनट. So if that is a question, I will come to that point. See, this is in let me give me 2 minutes. I'll definitely
sure.
Okay,
can you show again the indicator?
Okay, so just go to indicators, click on technicals and then auto. That means auto drawings actually.
बाय द वे ब्रदर्स, हम उसका रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हैं तो आप लोग you can go and check the recordings later for all these points.
Sure. Okay, so यहाँ पे जो you can see this auto drawing, you can say bearish pennant. Pennant is nothing but form of a triangle. Bullish pennant, bearish, and then triangle. Okay, just click on that. You're going to find all the indicators. Since it is a free subscription, whenever you log in to this, create an account, you can have only 3 indicators. Suppose if I want to add one more, pivot points high low, it is going to ask you the subscription. So current plan has only 3, professional pro has only 5, pro plus is 10, premium is 25. Okay, we don't need so many indicators. This is enough. Okay, so now I'm going to disable this and click the bearish. See, for the bearish, it tried to break out here, failed, and then break out successfully. देखो, कोई सा भी form of pennant होंगे, triangle, bearish, bullish or triangle, the style is same. That is what I want to inform you. Okay. देखो यहाँ पे भी क्या किया, इसने triangle बना दिया, नीचे गिरा, it break down, actually it fallen down. मतलब breakout सीधा नहीं हुआ. So I'll show you some examples here. ये तो breakout के examples है, where it is successfully breaked out in different forms of triangles. ये भी क्यों डाला, this is nothing but your pivot high low वाला example है, where top one I have drawn in the form of triangle. It is not default triangles. Triangles will be like this, red green colors. Okay, so this is invalid breakout. देखो यहाँ पे try किया, यहाँ पे try किया, वापस आ गया. देखो ये breakout किया, but since it has gone down and then taken a another breakout, right, we are going to treat it as an invalid breakout. ये breakout नहीं होता है. ब्रेकआउट का मतलब ये जो प्राइसेस है ना, इसका मूवमेंट विद इन द ट्रायंगल रहना है, नीचे आके ऊपर जाके ऐसा नहीं करना है. ओके, यू कैन सी इन दिस एग्जांपल, सी हियर, डिड इट ब्रेक बिलो, एंड हियर वन एग्जांपल इज देयर. आई एम सॉरी. So you need to have a perfect consolidation. See, these are the perfect one. It did not move down. So we are going to consider those only. Okay, जो ऐसे जाता है ना, बहुत लोग डालते हैं कि ट्रायंगल बन गया and they want to buy here. No, it is a failed breakout like this. देखो यहाँ पे ब्रेकआउट होने के बाद नीचे आ गया, देखो ब्रेकआउट हुआ, ऊपर गया, नीचे आ गया. इट्स ए क्लियर इंडिकेशन, ऐसा नहीं रहना है. सो एवरीथिंग शुड बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ विद इन द रेंज ऑफ ए ट्रायंगल. जो हम लोग किताब में बता रहे हैं ना, इधर किताब जैसे ऐसा रहना है. पॉइंट्स इंपॉर्टेंट है, यहाँ टच करे, यहाँ पे सेलेक्ट किया, ऐसा नहीं है कि नीचे जाके फिर ऊपर आके, ऐसा नहीं आना. ओके, so you can see this invalid breakouts. So be careful for any of the breakouts you identify. And what yeah, I'll come to this point. And for example, okay, this slide should be next actually. One second. Hello.
Answer a question.
हाँ उमर.
जी वो प्रीवियस जो ब्रेकआउट दिखा रहे थे इनवॉल्व ब्रेकआउट आप राइट
हाँ हाँ, वे जो दिख रहा है
उसमें
ना,
तो
हाँ
ब्रेकआउट के दिन हमको फ्यूचर हाँ फ्यूचर के कैंडल्स तो नहीं दिखेंगे ना, तो वो फ्यूचर में पता पता चलेगा राइट इनवैलिड ब्रेकआउट हुआ करके। हाउ
नहीं
कैन
नहीं
यू
नहीं
उस
नहीं
टाइप
नहीं
कैसे
नहीं,
डिसाइड
देखो
करना है कि लाइक वो
देखो,
इनवैलिड ब्रेकआउट है करके?
हाँ अभी देखो ये कैंडल यहाँ पे ब्रेकआउट किया, रेसिस्टेंस को ब्रेक कर दिया, बट इसके
अभी
पीछे क्या किया इसने,
हाँ जी
पास्ट परफॉर्मेंस में ऐसा है, तो वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू टेक दिस स्टॉक, विल से दिस इज फेल्ड
अच्छा
ब्रेकआउट,
अच्छा
वी डोंट वांट टू टेक इट, बिकॉज ये ऐसा
ओके
नहीं आना है। ट्रायंगल मतलब परफेक्ट ट्रायंगल, वो प्राइस नीचे भी नहीं जाएगा ऊपर भी नहीं जाएगा, तो इट विल बी विद इन द रेंज एंड देन गिव द ब्रेकआउट। ओके, सो आई गिव द एग्जांपल, सी ब्रेकआउट कैंडल इन बाटा। ओके, सो आई गिव दिस एग्जांपल, यहाँ पे जो है ना इसको जूम किया मैंने यहाँ पे। ओके, सो यहाँ पे देखो, this is the breakout candle. So what is breakout candle is nothing but a normal candle, but it break the resistance. This upper line is nothing but the resistance. It breaked and closed above, I say. So this is high, this is close, close, open and low. That qualities will be same. Breakout candle in the sense the one which has break the resistance. That's it. In the form of downwards, it is
okay
support. So like that. Okay. And the important slide is this, because this is the one where you are going to decide how to trade. So this is the one where you need to calculate for all your entries, stop loss or target. Okay.
एज
So,
वन डाउट,
yeah,
ब्रेकआउट होने के बाद चांसेस नीचे भी आने के चांसेस रहते हैं क्या? पॉसिबिलिटीज क्या है?
100%.
नीचे नीचे अभी ब्रेकआउट हो गया हम,
हाँ
ओके
हाँ, मैं
यहाँ पे हम खरीदने की चाह,
हाँ हाँ, मैं क्या बोलना चाह रहा हूँ, whenever it is consolidated, जितना अच्छा कंसोलिडेशन करेगा वो नीचे नहीं आएगा, सिंपल। ओके, I'll give एक एग्जांपल यहाँ पे देखो। सो देखो कितना दिन से कंसोलिडेशन में है ये, फरवरी 2022 से अगस्त तक कंसोलिडेशन, ब्रेकआउट दिया और कितने स्पीड से भागा। आपको पैसा खरीदने के लिए भी सोचना पड़ेगा, लेकिन उतना फास्ट भागता है, ओपन होते ही स्टार्ट हो जाता है ऊपर। दैट मीन्स द गोल्डन रूल इज जितना अच्छा कंसोलिडेशन होता है उतना अच्छा फास्ट जाता है, सिंपल। ओके, सो सपोज से एग्जांपल कंसोलिडेशन 1 मंथ का है एंड इट ब्रेक्ड अप, उसके चांसेस इतना ही रहता है कि 5% जाएगा, बाद में नीचे भी आ सकता है। जितना अच्छा लॉन्ग कंसोलिडेशन उतना स्पीड से भागेगा वो, अभी ऊपर शायद भी जा सकता है क्योंकि थोड़ा रेस्टिंग है। जो जो यहाँ पे खरीदा ना ये बेच रहे हैं प्रॉफिट के लिए, तो ये ऐसा आके फिर वो चढ़ेगा, वो इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग ब्रेकआउट हुआ है। ओके, सो वो एक्सपीरियंस से आ जाएगा आप। ओके, सो नथिंग टू वरी, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि यू नीड अनदर सेशन काइंड ऑफ थिंग, ओनली थिंग इज यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस। देखो दिस इज कॉल्ड ब्रेकआउट कैंडल। सो व्हेनेवर इन व्हाट्सएप messages, right, when we say okay it has not breaked out, wait for the breakout candle, मतलब इसको बोलते हैं। okay, so next when to buy. So buy in the sense like जो high रहता है ना वो कैंडल का, the one which you are seeing here 1887 is the high of this particular breakout candle. okay, आज जिसने ब्रेक कर दिया, that is what we are going to say। कल मैं क्या करना है, कब खरीदना है। so whenever it is crossing this high 1887 है ना, उसके ऊपर 0.5 पैसा भी गया ना, you have to buy। ओके, समझो उसने नहीं गया,
एक बार और इसको रिपीट करें आज भाई, इसको ये दोबारा कैसे कब बाई करें, ब्रेकआउट
हाँ
की?
हाँ, सो देखो ये ब्रेकआउट कैंडल इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ओके, क्योंकि इट इज गोइंग टू टेल मी व्हेन टू बाई, व्हेन टू कीप द स्टॉप लॉस, व्हेन टू हैव द टारगेट प्राइस। सो यहाँ पे व्हेनेवर देयर इज अ ब्रेकआउट, हाई जो बनाता है ना 1887 है, वो जब ब्रेक करता है ना उसको बाई करना है। समझो ये आज बना दिया, कल के लिए उसने है ना क्रॉस ही नहीं किया, मतलब 1887 गया ही नहीं, उसको बाई नहीं करना है। यू शुड नॉट बाई। क्या है, समटाइम्स इट इज गोइंग टू कम टू दिस लेवल, यहाँ पे जो नीचे है ना, I'll go to this Bata itself।
मतलब कि जितना कल इससे आज ब्रेकआउट हुआ, तो आज ब्रेकआउट में क्लोजिंग जितना था उसके ऊपर उनको लेना था, मतलब उसको भी उसका लेवल क्रॉस करना चाहिए उसको।
हाँ करेक्ट,
क्लोजिंग नहीं, हाई
मतलब हाई क्लोजिंग हुआ ना, जैसे मतलब आज जैसे
नहीं
ब्रेकआउट।
नहीं नहीं, क्लोजिंग अलग है, क्लोजिंग अलग प्राइस है ना। यहाँ पे माउस पॉइंटर रखा हूँ, यू कैन सी हियर क्लोजिंग इज 1881, हाई बोल रहा हूँ, हाई यहाँ पे दिखाता है, देखो इट इज 1887।
ओके ओके, मतलब कल का जो हाई था उसके ऊपर हमको जाना है, के ऊपर स्टडी का, स्टडीज हाइज।
actually if you take it, it's not actually yesterday's high. Now like today the market is over at 330. In the evening when you're checking, you know that today it has closed at this price. So what was the high of that candle? Whatever is the high, you have to put 5 paisa, 10 paisa, 50 paisa, whatever you are
Alert,
comfortable with,
yes, correct.
and then put the trade the next day, or in the GTT you can do it that evening itself.
तो क्या होता है ना, सी व्हेनेवर इट ब्रेक्स आउट इट गोज अप। अभी आप बोलोगे हाँ ब्रेकआउट कर दिया, आई कैन बाय एट एनी टाइम, राइट। बहुत बार क्या होता है ना, ये यहाँ पे ओपन होगा नीचे, मतलब हाई को टच नहीं करेगा, वो ऐसे आ जाएगा नीचे। लेट मी रिमूव दिस मैग्नेट करके। तो हाई को ब्रेक नहीं किया, चांसेस आर देयर इट विल कम लाइक दिस, यहाँ नीचे आके फिर हो जाएगा ऊपर। तो इतना टाइम पीरियड क्यों वेस्ट करते हो? व्हाट इज द यूज? ओके, तो whenever it breaks high, हाँ
I think
whenever,
Ayaz bhai, prime example Tata Consumers.
हाँ करेक्ट,
820 टच करने वाला था, कुछ लोगों ने मेरी तरह घाई करके जल्दी खरीद लिए। आज भी नीचे ही है।
एग्जैक्टली। नहीं ऐसे ही होता है, वो एक्चुअली क्या होता है ना, वो ब्रेकआउट तो कर दिया, सस्टेन नहीं किया बोलते हैं। व्हेन यू गो फॉर द ट्रेडर्स, राइट, दे से ओके ब्रेकआउट तो कर दिया मगर सस्टेन नहीं किया, मतलब वो नहीं टिका नहीं। सो समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपेंस, यहाँ तो ठीक ठाक है, यहाँ पे आ जाता है ऐसे, अगर ब्रेकआउट के कैंडल
इसके
पे
साथ
नहीं
वही
दिया।
होने वाला है, वो दिखा दो ना, पब्लिक को समझ में आएगा।
टाटा कंज्यूमर,
The long one, na?
हाँ
See that one, हाँ,
ये वाला,
yes, perfect example.
देखो ये और क्या है ना, दिस इज आल्सो फेल्ड ब्रेकआउट
Yeah.
इन द सेंस ब्रेक तो कर दिया, सस्टेन नहीं किया। तो एक्चुअली इसका स्टॉप लॉस यहाँ पे रहता है, दिस इज द स्टॉप लॉस, द लो ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर कैंडल। ओके, बाइंग इज हाई, सो ये रेंज है। सो दैट इज व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन। सो लेट मी कंप्लीट दिस
सस्टेन नहीं किया मतलब क्या, उस दिन वो ब्रेकआउट किया लेकिन उससे फिर
तो उस दिन नहीं था वो, मतलब वापस आ गया वो वहां से, तो इट इज ए स्टॉप लॉस काइंड ऑफ थिंग। तो यहाँ पे क्या है ना,
करेक्टली उसी ट्रायंगल के अंदर फिर वो दोबारा क्लोज हुआ, उस ट्रायंगल से बाहर क्लोज,
बाहर आ जाता है, वो नीचे आ जाता है। ओके, सो देखो यहाँ पे ब्रेकआउट कैंडल है, सो 5 पैसे भी ऊपर गया कल के हाई से, यू हैव टू बाय। ओके, एंड स्टॉप लॉस क्या है ना, द लो, यही कैंडल का लो। सो द लो इज हियर 1837.50। सो आपने बाय किया, से एग्जांपल 1888 पे खरीद लिया, और ये स्टॉप लॉस आपका रहेगा। एंड टारगेट जो ऊपर का हाई प्राइस है 1887 into 5%, it comes around 1981 some change. So for namesake I have given as round number 1982. So this is your target price. Okay, मैं देखो ये 5% क्यों बोल रहा हूँ, as per our experience it is going to take definitely reach 5% and then come down. देखो अभी लाइव एग्जांपल में जाऊंगा तो you can see that
Zydus
देखो यहाँ पे यहाँ पे मैंने बुक किया था, तो थोड़ा वेट किया एक्चुअली ऊपर जाने का, फिर मुझे डाउट लगा तो मैं 6% पे निकल गया। निकलने के बाद क्या हुआ, वहां से 4 दिन में फिर बाई प्रेस को आ गया, फिर बाई प्रेस से फिर ऊपर गया, अभी फिर नीचे आ रहा है। सो ये इफ यू आर होल्डिंग राइट, ये नाटक को झेलना पड़ेगा आपको।
Zydus भी देख लो भाई, वही हुआ, 5% टच करते ही नीचे आ गया।
तो ये आज भाई ये जो आपने बोला ना अभी करके 5% का है, तो इसको फिर कैसे डिसाइड करें कि निकलना है नहीं निकलना है? जैसे ये
5% देखो 5% आ गया तो हो गया, मतलब तो आपको निकलना ही है, देयर इज नो सेकंड थॉट। ये 5% आता है तो निकलो। सो व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग इज ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ 5% को निकलो, अब आईजीएल तो 15% गया। अगर 15% वहां पे गया एंड इफ यू आर ट्राइंग टू स्टे इन द बाटा आल्सो, जो 5% जो गेन किया वो भी नहीं मिलेगा इधर। यू आर एडिंग दैट प्रॉफिट इनटू आईजीएल, मतलब बाटा में नहीं बुक करोगे, आईजीएल में जाके 15% बुक करोगे, लेकिन 15% जाने वाले बहुत कम है, इट इज हार्डली 20%। मगर 5% जो जाने वाले हैं सब 80% है, 5% तो जाना ही है। जाइडस भी क्लासिक एग्जांपल, करेक्ट 5% टच किया, नीचे आ गया।
नीचे आ गया, मैं बुक करने जाने था तब तक नीचे आ गया।
सही सही, ऐसा ही हुआ। देखो यहाँ पे ये ब्रेकआउट कैंडल था,
परफेक्ट एग्जांपल। लेकिन ये एम बना के वापस आएगा भाई?
हाँ हाँ, वो देखो हमारा मेन मोटिव क्या है ना, वी शुड नॉट बी इन ए गेसिंग मोड। हमें गेसिंग नहीं करना चाहिए, बाटा
सही
में क्या
बात है।
वो सब नाटक नहीं चाहिए हमें। वी आर ऑल हियर टू मेक मनी, वी आर नॉट हियर टू डिसाइड व्हाट कंपनी इज डूइंग और ना अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट कंपनी इज डूइंग, व्हाई इट इज डूइंग, ये सब भी मतलब ज्यादा हेडेक होता है। सो टेक्निकल इज दिस, टेक्निकल एनालिसिस। तो यहाँ पे ब्रेकआउट किया, इसने 5% गया और वापस भी आ सकता है, और आईजीएल के जैसे ये ऊपर भी जा सकता है, वी डोंट नो, राइट। सी अब आईजीएल में जाता हूँ, देखो ये ऊपर चला गया। सो वी डोंट नीड ऑल दोस थिंग्स, वेदर ऊपर जाएगा नीचे जाएगा। सो 5% में जाओ, कमाओ और आ जाओ बाहर। अगर आपको ज्यादा प्रॉफिट चाहिए, ज्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट लाओ। जैसे 1 लाख को 5% इज 5,000, इफ यू कैन इन्वेस्ट 10 lakhs फॉर द सेम थिंग, यू विल मेक इट 50,000।
Okay, one question I asked by now in this scenario where it just like where it I don't know the term, where it started at a higher price, jump up किया, उसको क्या एक टर्म बोलते हैं ना,
गैप अप बोलते हैं उसको।
गैप अप, हाँ गैप अप गैप डाउन। तो ये गैप अप कैसा पकड़ने का, क्योंकि अपन ने तो रखेंगे इसको इसके 1 रुपया ऊपर और ये मार्केट ही खुला 5 रुपया ऊपर, तो अपना तो हाथ से ट्रेड चला गया
तो छोड़ दो ना उसको।
अच्छा,
यहाँ प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है ना, क्यों छोड़ने के लिए बोल रहा हूँ, देखो यहाँ से यहाँ मतलब 1.6% हाई ओपन हो गया। ओके, हाई ओपन होने के बाद क्या हो जाता है, आप तो यहाँ बाई करने वाले थे, लेकिन वो ऑलरेडी 1.5% चले गया। सो इवन इफ यू एंटर देयर, यू हैव टू एग्जिट एट 5%, मतलब आपको 3.5% ही बुक करना है।
सही बात है।
ओके, सो ये भी क्या हो जाता है ना, आपको धीरे धीरे आपको समझ आ जाता है एंड यू विल बी स्टार्ट बाइंग। हाँ हाँ, बोलिए, कुछ बोल रहे थे।
नहीं, मेरा ये बोलने का मतलब था कि वी कैन मॉनिटर द प्री मार्केट, राइट, एंड देन वी विल कम टू नो कि अगर ये
नहीं, प्री मार्केट मॉनिटर करने का कोई फायदा नहीं है। क्योंकि मार्केट यहाँ बताएगा बाद में 9-10 को यहाँ पे बता दिया, तो तब क्या करोगे?
सही बात है।
So you don't get that actually. Okay.
Ayaz bhai, can you please check for Dixon Technologies?
कौन सा?
Dixon Technologies, which you recently gave.
One question
Dixon,
in this
okay.
same screen.
Okay, please go ahead.
In this question, जहाँ पे breakout हुआ है, ग्रीन कलर का जो लाइन ऊपर गया है, उससे पहले थोड़ा ऊपर जाके नीचे आया है, तो की फैक्टर क्या है, थोड़ा उसकी क्लैरिटी नहीं मिली कि
ये वाला
दिस इज द एक्चुअल ब्रेकआउट जी, इसके और जो बगल वाला है उसके बीच में।
हाँ, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन।
यहाँ पे भी बुक कर सकता हूँ।
देखो यहाँ पे भी एंटर कर सकते हो। यस, इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग। द प्रॉब्लम इज व्हेनेवर यू सी द ब्रेकआउट कैंडल्स, राइट, इट शुड बी वेरी क्लियर। जैसे ये वाला, अभी देखो यहाँ पे एग्जांपल लेता हूँ, ब्रेकआउट कैंडल, क्लासिक कैंडल ब्रेकआउट। ऐसे नहीं रहना, जस्ट थोड़ा जाके क्लोज होना है, जैसे ऐसे। ये ब्रेकआउट नहीं बोलते इसको, जस्ट उतना क्लोज होना है, इट विल बी अ फेक आल्सो, राइट। वैसे ही हुआ, वो वापस ऊपर गया, नीचे आ गया। सो व्हेनेवर वी सी बिग कैंडल्स ड्यूरिंग दिस रेसिस्टेंस, इट इज अल्टीमेट ब्रेकआउट। आप एक्सपीरियंस जैसे होते हो ना, एज यू एक्सपीरियंस, यू आर गोइंग टू बाई हियर ओनली। यहाँ पे वेट नहीं करोगे, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि इतना कंसोलिडेट किया, इतने बार ट्राई कर चुका है, अब ये ऊपर जाने वाला है। यू आर गोइंग टू बाई हियर, सम पीपल बाई एट दिस प्लेस। So to start with, we'll go at least for the breakout first. 1-2 महीना या 6 months के बाद क्या हो जाता है ना, you know like this is the breakout definitely, because इतना consolidate किया तो breakout करेगा. So I'm going to buy here. My stop loss is ये line. इसके
इससे
नीचे
पहले
गया
एक
तो स्टॉप
पॉइंट
लॉस।
बोले ना,
हाँ
लास्ट डेज हाई लो कुछ देखना है बोल के।
हाँ हाँ ओके आ रहा हूँ, एक सेकेंड, यू कैन जस्ट चेक इट हियर। देखो, सो एंटर व्हेन प्राइसेस क्रॉसेस ब्रेकआउट कैंडल हाई। ये देखो कैंडल बना दिया, अभी ये नेक्स्ट डे है, नेक्स्ट डे में ये जो हाई है ना 1887, इसको क्रॉस करना है, 0.5 पैसा भी क्रॉस हुआ, आई एम गोइंग टू बाय। ओके, समटाइम्स गैप होता है बट वेरी रेयर, समटाइम्स नीचे ओपन होता है, इट विल ओपन हियर एंड देन क्रॉस इट, तो इसलिए वेन एवर इट क्रॉसेस हाई यू बाई। ओके, वहां से टारगेट क्या रखना है, एंट्री प्राइस इज दिस, एक्चुअली एंट्री वैल्यू इज दिस इंटू 5%, 1982, समझ लो 1887 है एंड यू हैव एंटर्ड एट 1920 प्राइस, तो आपका टारगेट है 1982 ही है, मतलब 60 रुपीज ही बुक करना है आपको। ऐसा नहीं है कि कब आपका ट्रेड एग्जीक्यूट हुआ वहां से 5%, नहीं। सो वेन एवर व्हाट इज द हाई इंटू 5%, this is your target. And suppose if you get at 1887, it is really good. Suppose if you get at 1900, it's good. So only 0.20 पैसा लेस हो जाएगा, मगर आपको 4.56% मिल जाएगा। बट वेरी रेयर होता है जो गैप अप आपने देखा है जीएल में, इट इज वेरी रेयर। एंड देन स्टॉप लॉस इज द लो, सिंपल, इसमें कुछ कैलकुलेशन नहीं है, सिर्फ टारगेट के लिए जो हाई प्राइस है वहां से 5%।
यहाँ पे हाई प्राइस जो है ग्रीन कैंडल है उसका टॉप
हाई यहाँ पे है ना, यहाँ पे जो दिख रहा है हाई बोल रहा है ना 1887, ये हाई। ओके, सो यू शुड
वो
नॉट गो फॉर
ब्रेकआउट
द,
कैंडल का,
हाँ ब्रेकआउट
ब्रेकआउट
कैंडल का
कैंडल
हाई
का
क्रॉस
टॉप
करना है,
पोजीशन से।
हाँ उसे क्रॉस करना है। अभी 1887 है ना, कल के दिन 1887 ओपन होके नीचे भी गिर सकता है, तो दैट इट हैज टू क्रॉस दैट, जैसे 1887.05 पैसा, दैट मींस इट हैज क्रॉस्ड, सो यू नीड टू बाय ऐसा, तो वहां से 5%।
कंटिन्यूअस हाई होना।
हाँ हाँ,
यश भाई, और ये बुक कब करना है एग्जैक्टली 9:15 पे, या फिर बाद में, मतलब अगर लेट से अगर कुछ भूल गए या फिर कुछ काम में आ गया?
नहीं, देखो यहाँ पे आपने बाई तो कर दिया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपका टारगेट ये है ना, it might reach in one day, same day, or it might reach after 11 days, 12 days, 13 days। मैं आपको बताता हूँ डेटा कैसा है। So it varies 1 to number of days, but within 20 days हम लोग मैक्सिमम है वो, उससे ज्यादा नहीं गया तो नहीं चाहिए वो स्टॉक। ओके, देन स्टॉप लॉस क्या होता है ना, स्टॉप लॉस इज नथिंग बट द लो ऑफ द कैंडल, ये वाला, दिस लो। देखो ये आपने मास्टर कर, हाँ स्टॉप लॉस लो होता है ना 1837, इसका ब्रेकआउट कैंडल का लो यहाँ पे जो दिखा रहा है, ये हाई अबव इज योर एंट्री एंड टारगेट इज हाई का 5%।
तो ये स्टॉप लॉस हमें परसेंटेज में लगाना है, ये जो उस दिन का जो लगा रहे उस कैंडल का लो जो होगा उस पे लगाएंगे।
हाँ सही, परसेंटेज के लिए वैसे ही है, मतलब 1887 से 1837 जो भी परसेंटेज होता है दैट इज योर, से इट माइट बी 2%, समटाइम्स 1%, समटाइम्स आधा परसेंट, समटाइम्स 5%, मतलब बहुत बड़ा कैंडल बना दिया तो 5% स्टॉप लॉस होता है, बट उतना गेन करने के बाद हम लोग नहीं लेते, सो वी विल वेट फॉर द रीटेस्ट। ओके, वो तो एक्सपीरियंस से आ जाता है, बट यू ट्राई टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन एंट्री, एग्जिट एंड टारगेट। ये मास्टर कर लिया ना, दिस इज वन टाइप ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजी, देयर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजीज। ओके, सो ये स्ट्रेटेजी में आपको 70 to 80% सक्सेस है। Okay, I'll show you the data as well for this whole year. Okay, so any doubts on this?
Here is
Ayaz bhai,
minimal loss.
It is around 2%, I believe. यहाँ पे 2,
स्टॉप लॉस का मतलब मिनिमल लॉस है।
हाँ मिनिमम, देखो स्टॉप लॉस का मतलब if it is not going again according to your thing, if it comes back, you are booking the loss, so you are trying to stop the loss, that is called as a stop loss, in the sense वो नीचे, मतलब नीचे भी जा सकता है ना, पूरा नीचे। I'll show you that example। यहाँ पे देखो क्लासिक एग्जांपल है कोफोर्ज में, इसने ब्रेकआउट कैंडल अच्छा दिया, स्टॉप लॉस तो ये है, ये एंट्री यहाँ से ऊपर तक, यहाँ से ऊपर तक सिर्फ 3.8% गया और वापस गिर गया, so it did not reach the 5%। ऐसा कभी कभी होता है, that's the reason we say 80%। ओके, सक्सेस रेट, ये फेलियर का केस है। सो यहाँ पे जब स्टॉप लॉस बुक करते हो ना, जब यहाँ पे आता है यू बुक द स्टॉप लॉस और यू बुक द लॉस एक्चुअली, सो दैट वन वी कॉल इट एज अ स्टॉप लॉस। यहाँ तो आए तो मैं निकल जाता हूँ, देखो चांसेस आर देयर इट माइट फॉल लाइक दिस, बाद में ऊपर आएगा, यहाँ पे वो कब आएगा पता नहीं, इट माइट टेक 6 months 1 year, कुछ भी हो सकता है। तो यहाँ पे 2000 बचाने के चक्कर में 8000 10,000 के स्टॉप लॉस लेके बैठे रहते हैं और दुआ करते रहना है कि कब आएगा ऊपर, ऐसा है।
हिंदी
मेरा कफोज में फंसा हुआ है।
नहीं, ऐसे ही होता है, सबके साथ होता है। आई एम नॉट डिनाइंग दैट, ये हमारे साथ तो बहुत बार हो गया, बाद में सीखा ये सब। तो वी नीड टू लर्न टू बुक द स्टॉप लॉसेस। जैसे हम टारगेट बुक करते हैं वैसे स्टॉप लॉस भी बुक किया तो यू विल बी सेफ। देखो यहाँ पे 2000 लॉस हो गया, निकल जाओ, दूसरा स्टॉक में 5000 देगा, सो यू हैव रिकॉर्ड योर 2000, राइट। अब इसको लेके बैठोगे, वो कब आएगा, मतलब नो वन नोस। ऐसा नहीं है कि 1 month में आएगा, नहीं बोल सकते, इट माइट टेक 6 months आल्सो।
आज भाई ये स्टॉप लॉस डेली लगाना है ना?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, बिकॉज यू विल बी मॉनिटरिंग एवरी डे, राइट। देखो अब यहाँ पे है, यहाँ पे जा रहा है और ये नीचे गिर रहा है, यू आर गोइंग टू से, आपको डर है कि यहाँ से यहाँ तक इतना बड़ा कैंडल तो गिरेगा नहीं। सो जब ये क्लोज होता रहता ना, व्हेन इट कम्स क्लोजर एट दिस लेवल, बेटर टू कीप द स्टॉप लॉस। सेम डे भी गिर सकता है, या अगर नहीं देखा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल नहीं देखा, सो क्लोज हो गया ये, तो नेक्स्ट डे जाके बुक करो ना। नेक्स्ट डे भी जाके वो थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे होता है, ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा एकदम नीचे गिरता, बट इतना गिरा है ना, तो इट विल डू सम पुल बैक्स, वी कॉल पुल बैक है। तो क्लोज तो हो गया, सो यहाँ पे भूल गए, नो प्रॉब्लम, नेक्स्ट डे जाके बुक करो। स्टॉक्स में ये बहुत अच्छी बात है।
हाँ, गॉट इट।
ओके
सर आया सर।
Can you check for Dixon recent
सहीर
one?
भाई ने कहा कुछ एम और डब्ल्यू का, वो क्या है?
आया सर।
हाँ, 1 मिनट।
हिंदी, डोंट गो इनटू दैट नाउ।
हाँ
आया सर।
हाँ बोलिए।
हाँ सर, हम ये इंडिकेटर जो आपने बताया ट्रेड व्यू में, सो उसके अभी कि हम प्रेडिक्ट करके जाना है, दैट इज द बेस्ट अप्रोच, राइट?
करेक्ट। नहीं, वो और ये पिवट हाई लो है ना, अब ये पिवट हाई लो भी अच्छा है।
ओके,
सी सम एवरी टाइम यू डोंट गेट दिस पैटर्न्स, जब क्या करोगे, सो वी नीड टू ड्रॉ लाइक दिस। देखो यहाँ पे टच किया ना, so see if you want to draw in a good way you can go to line chart. I'll give another example. यहाँ पे ये एक ट्रायंगल पैटर्न है, ओके, यहाँ पे मिलेगा, उसको मैं यहाँ पे स्टार दे दिया फेवरेट्स, सो इट इज अवेलेबल हियर, सो जस्ट क्लिक हियर। तो इसको क्या कर दो, ये बहुत अच्छा काम करता है, क्लिक करो, बॉटम को क्लिक करो, ऊपर क्लिक करो और नीचे क्लिक करो, बस इसने ट्रायंगल बना दिया। और जाके इसको कैंडल्स में देख लो, ओके। एंड शफी बहुत बार एक्सप्लेन करते रहते हैं कि रीटेस्ट किया, ये है रीटेस्ट, मतलब ऊपर जाने वाला था, नीचे आया और फिर ऊपर जाएगा, सो दिस इज लाइक रीटेस्ट। बट हमको यहाँ एंटर करना है, ये ब्रेक किया, मैंने भी लिया है, तो यहाँ पे ब्रेक किया, ये ले लिया, तो अभी नीचे आ रहा है, तो इट इज अ रीटेस्ट। तो स्टॉप लॉस कब होता है, जब ये ब्रेकआउट का कैंडल का नीचे आता है, यहाँ पे 3905 आया ना, तो दैट इज योर स्टॉप लॉस, यू हैव टू बुक द लॉस बिकॉज इट माइट गो टू दिस लेवल, ओके। सब लोग क्या समझते हैं कि यहाँ पे जाके फिर जा सकता है, वो सभी कोई भी प्रिडिक्ट नहीं करेगा। इफ यू आर एबल टू बुक द लॉस हियर, यू कैन डेफिनेटली स्टे। इफ यू हैव मनी यू विल डेफिनेटली स्टे, क्योंकि दूसरे इसमें पैसा डाल के तुम कमा लोगे, बट इसको रखोगे, जब आएगा तब बेचेंगे, so it depends on the capital. अब हमारे पास अभी 2-3 लाख है एंड वी कांट इन्वेस्ट 1 लाख 2 लाख इन डेड स्टॉक।
सर और एक टाइम रिपीट करो सर, थोड़ा ये चार्ट डाले ना।
हाँ, ये क्या होता है ना, देखो ये एंट्री पॉइंट क्या है, इसका हाई, दिस इज ब्रेकआउट कैंडल, ब्रेकआउट कैंडल का ये हाई आके देखो यहाँ पे दिखाता है, वो देख लो 4055 इज द एंट्री, तो मैंने दूसरे दिन खरीद लिया, ओके। ये अराउंड 1% गेन करके दूसरे दिन गिर गया, ओके। सो दिस पॉइंट यहाँ पे आके दिस इज कॉल्ड एज ए रीटेस्ट और पुल बैक। रीटेस्ट इसको बोलते हैं, मतलब
तेजस भाई वन क्वेश्चन।
नहीं, 1 मिनट, एक कंप्लीट करता हूँ। जो यहाँ पे नीचे आया ना, तो डेफिनेटली इट हैज गिवन द ब्रेकआउट, इट विल गो अप। यहाँ पे डरने की बात नहीं है, ओके। डरना कब है, जब इसको टच करेगा, नीचे वाले को, नीचे वाला आके स्टॉप लॉस है, जब ये यहाँ तक आ जाएगा ना, तो यू नीड टू रन, भागो। बाद में देखेंगे, फिर ऊपर जाएगा तो खरीदेंगे, मगर अब तो भागना है। सो इट माइट फॉल हियर और हियर, बोल नहीं सकते। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
एजाज भाई, जो ये हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइंस आप ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं ना,
हाँ हाँ हाँ
तो ये जस्ट क्लिक करने से वो हाई पे ले लेता है या कहाँ,
हाँ हाँ,
कौन से
करेक्ट
पोजीशन पे लेता है वो?
ये आई शो यू दैट। ये भी अच्छा है एक्चुअली। ये क्या होता है ना, तो अब समझो ब्लाइंड ये वाला है, तो एक सेकंड इसको डाल देता हूँ क्विकली। ओके, तो अब वो मुझे मालूम हो गया ये ब्रेकआउट कैंडल है। ओके, ओके, तो जब ये हॉरिजॉन्टल रे बोल के है, रे इन द सेंस जहां से ड्रॉ करते हो वहां से राइट साइड में जाएगा वो। अब जैसे एग्जांपल हॉरिजॉन्टल रे, मैं जब क्लिक करता हूँ ऐसा दिखाएगा। सो जहां क्लिक करता हूँ वहां से राइट साइड, वन। सेकेंड थिंग, इसको मैग्नेट बोलते हैं। यहाँ पे क्लिक कर दो वो ले लेगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे मैग्नेट है ना ये वाला। अगर मैं मैग्नेट निकाल दूंगा तो आपको सेट करना पड़ेगा कि करेक्ट प्राइस कौन सा है। इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट
जी।
तो मैग्नेट क्लिक करो और जस्ट उसको डंप कर दो, जस्ट ऐसा क्लिक कर दो, चला जाएगा। तो देखो इसको नीचे खींचता हूँ बस, वो ले लेगा।
अच्छा, तो वो हाई उस दिन के हाई पे या उस दिन के लो पे लेता है?
हाँ नहीं, हाई क्लोज, अब जिधर फेंकते हो उधर, ये क्लोजिंग है।
अच्छा,
ये
किस पे
ओपन है।
छोड़ते हैं उस पे ले लेता?
हाँ,
ठीक है,
नजदीक कौन सा है उसको पकड़ेगा।
ठीक है, ठीक है।
ओके, अब ये जो वैल्यू है ना, यहाँ पे जो 4118 दिखा रहा है, वो ये लाइन पे यहाँ पे भी दिखाएगा। शायद
ठीक
कोई
है,
ड्रॉ
yes.
कर रहा है स्क्रीन पे। आई एम गेटिंग ऑल ड्राइंग्स हियर। एनीवेज, ओके।
Ayati,
ड्राइंग्स दिख रहा है
एक
स्क्रीन पे।
question.
अरे
ड्राइंग्स है स्क्रीन पे।
हाँ वही।
रिमूव ऑन।
नहीं, कोई शायद एजाज बियाबानी वाला स्क्रीन है जो ये ऐसा ड्रॉ कर रहा है। सुबह से देख रहा हूँ मैं, मेरे
ये
स्क्रीन पे
मेरा
तो
नहीं
नहीं।
है, ये पहले गलती से हो गया था लाल वाला।
हाँ, अभी ये भी हो गया।
पता नहीं इसको डिलीट करना कैसा, नहीं पता।
आपको यहाँ पे, ओके, यहाँ पे जाके डिलीट करना है, रिमूव ड्राइंग्स। मतलब ये हमारे सबके स्क्रीन में क्यों आ रहा है वो डाउट है मुझे। आप तो
करेक्ट।
आई थिंक सिर्फ प्रेजेंटर्स कर सकते हैं, प्रेजेंटर्स या जो प्रेजेंटर्स हैं वही ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं स्क्रीन
I
पे। आप
think erase annotations करिए आप screen पे. I think erase annotations on the top. I think then it will go.
हाँ, ओके, 1 सेकेंड। वेरी गुड मैन, वेरी गुड, थैंक यू वेरी मच। ये मैं तब से डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर रहा था मुझे सुबह से। ओके, ओके, सो देखो ये फेल्ड ब्रेकआउट है। सो समटाइम्स क्या होता है ना, ये 2% 3% जाता है। समटाइम्स जेडएस देखो 4.92% गया, वो वहां से नीचे आ रहा है। तो एक्चुअली उसको वेट करना है, दिस इज कॉल्ड ए रीटेस्ट। समटाइम्स क्या होता है, यहाँ पे आके ऊपर ही जाता है मैक्सिमम। सो अगर फेल हो गया तो इट्स ओके। मैं आपको फेलियर भी रेट, सक्सेस रेट दिखाता हूँ कितने है, आपको पता चल जाएगा कि यहाँ पे होल्ड करना है कि नहीं। ओके, सो दिस इज फेलियर, सो स्टॉप लॉस है। सो नेक्स्ट, हाउ टू ऑर्गेनाइज योर ट्रेड्स। से फॉर एग्जांपल यू गॉट द ब्रेकआउट कैंडल। अब मैं इसको कैसे करना है, मतलब नेक्स्ट डे क्या करना है उसको। ओके, सो
सर एक डाउट है।
हाँ हाँ बोलिए
सर, ये 5% कितने दिन तक चले जाएगा?
हाँ, वो मैं बताता हूँ, बट जनरली 15 डेज मैक्सिमम है वो, बट एक्चुअली 1 वीक 2 वीक में चले जाता है।
ओके ओके, अगर नहीं गया तो हम लोग
हाँ,
quit
बेटर टू एग्जिट, क्योंकि
Okay.
2-3% में अटका होगा, तो जस्ट रिमूव एंड देन इन्वेस्ट इन अदर स्टॉक। उतने दिन नहीं गया तो बाद में क्या जाएगा, ऐसे। सो लॉजिक है वो। Okay, how to organize your trade. Say for example, what I suggest is spend around 30 to 60 minutes daily to identify the stocks for tomorrow or day after or about to break, कुछ भी। Okay, duration will decrease as you get experience. ये जो 30 to 60% मतलब आधे घंटे से 1 घंटा बोल रहा हूँ, आने मतलब you'll be in such a, you'll try to identify quickly as you experience. देखो मुझे, इफ्तिखार को और शफी को आप दे दोगे ना स्टॉक, हम लोग विद इन सेकेंड्स क्लिक करते हैं, देखते हैं उसको, मतलब आगे चले जाते हैं। सो दैट क्विक वी डू इट, सो दैट कम्स विद एक्सपीरियंस। ओके, सो इनिशियली गिव सम टाइम। सो ये भी कुछ सीखना है। Okay, add them to watch list of the trading view or respective brokers like Zerodha Upstock. So add that stock. Say for example मैं यहाँ पे लाइव दिखाता हूँ, देखो यहाँ पे इतने सारे स्टॉक्स है, समझ लो मैं कोटक महिंद्रा सेलेक्ट किया या एलटी सेलेक्ट किया, मगर दूसरे दिन मुझे कंफ्यूज हो जाता है कि यार कौन सा सेलेक्ट था, कौन सा वाला, तो जस्ट गो एंड क्लिक हियर द रेड रिबन हियर, ये जो रेड वाला है ना यहाँ पे जस्ट क्लिक करो उसको, ये दूसरा कलर्स नहीं आएगा, यू नीड टू पे फॉर सब्सक्रिप्शन हियर, सो डिफॉल्ट आके रेड है, सो जस्ट क्लिक ऑन रेड एंड क्लिक द वॉच लिस्ट हियर, यहाँ पे रेड लिस्ट में आपको सब दिखेगा, कोटक महिंद्रा, बाटा, टाटा कंज्यूमर, वोल्टास, दीज आर माय सेलेक्टेड वंस. सो क्या हो जाता है ना, सो यू स्पेंड अराउंड 2-3 hours here and identify which is required, say HIL, just click here करके छोड़ दो उसको, नेक्स्ट ICICI GI जस्ट क्लिक करके छोड़ दो, ITC क्लिक करके छोड़ दो. सो नेक्स्ट डे जब मॉर्निंग आओगे, यू डोंट नीड टू सर्च इन दिस 200 stocks, you can directly go to the red list, you'll find all the stocks selected. Okay.
This red list will be used for to check on what all we have invested or interested in, right?
Yes. अब देखो कल अब समझो बाटा है या कोटक महिंद्रा है, कल मैं सिर्फ इसको ही ऑब्जर्व करूंगा, मुझे दूसरे स्टॉक ऑब्जर्व करने की जरूरत नहीं. दैट यू कैन डू पोस्ट ट्रेडिंग आवर्स. अगर कल परसों के लिए समझो इसमें कोई नहीं गया, तो यू विल वेट फॉर अनदर वन डे. ओके.
Just by what is Bank Nifty on the top?
Yeah, Bank Nifty is the index. It is not a stock. Okay. Nifty 50 है, Nifty Bank है. This is nothing but a group of stocks.
Okay, okay. Just an overall indication है क्या stock market up गया down?
Yeah. Quickly I'll show it out. So you can find it here. Nifty Bank. वैसे Nifty Energy, Auto. When I say Nifty Bank, it is a collection of these banks.
Just by one more question I have. When we pick up a stock, should we not pick up stocks which are not halal?
Yeah, that is again controversial kind of thing. But if you want to ignore banks, of course you can ignore. You can ignore all the what do you call liquor based like McDowell. So those you can blindly remove it. Okay.
Yeah, means it's up to the individuals. I think Ayaz Bhai or these three will not say anything to anyone. Do this, do that. It's up to your means as Muslims.
No, I understand. I
up
understand
to us
completely.
whether to take or not to take.
See
Yes,
here,
yes.
yeah. See here, it's a Nifty Bank. Okay, so you'll find this collection. So the whatever the movement in this particular banks will be affected in your Nifty Bank. It's like that. Similarly, you have for metal, media, pharma, IT, FMGB, all everything. It's a group. That's it. When I say Nifty Auto, like all auto stocks.
Category for certain.
Category, just a category. So that is what this is the Bank Nifty.
So Ayaz bhai, one quick question. Nifty, for example, auto, very good, great that we had this session. मैं हमेशा Nifty bank ही समझता था या Nifty समझता था. Now great that I know that there is for auto, means again people who wants to go for halal trading only or halal stocks only. So how do I do in Nifty auto if I want to trade in Nifty auto?
No, you don't have liquidity.
Okay.
Because the liquidity will be available only in Nifty 50 or Nifty Bank. And then recently they have started financial services. This just 6 months back. These are all Nifty financial services. So that's the reason many people who are earning in crores per day, they do trading only in Nifty 50 and Nifty Bank.
Okay.
Yeah, liquidity मतलब क्या हुआ यहाँ पे? मतलब कि does it they will not allow to trade in that particular?
No, there is no, see, even if you want to buy, there is no one to sell. Or if you want to sell, there is nobody to buy. Yeah. But there is some movement in the Nifty this one. Auto, sorry, where is that? Yeah, auto, energy, financial services you have, but there is nothing actually, except that you can see the collective direction of the auto stocks or energy stocks. You don't get anything. You can't buy and sell.
Okay. Yeah. So it's not tradable basically.
It's not tradable. See, I'll put here 1 minute. Let me go quickly. Nifty auto. So this is indices. Okay, index we call indices. So Nifty auto. So when I click on that, so Nifty auto is falling. That is the indication. That's it. Okay. So if it is falling, again we will go there and we'll try to find out which stock is maximum giving the negative one. So you can check in percentage. So first is Tata Motors 2.85, 2.56. So these are the ones. So this Nifty Nifty auto will give only the direction. Suppose if someone says Nifty auto has given a breakout, so here somewhere, so people will start buying in the auto stocks. That's it.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
Great.
that is blindly. Okay, but suppose now you know triangles, everything. Try to find the triangle in these stocks, and which is giving the breakout. That is really good. Simple.
I have one question.
Yeah, sure.
This triangle which you explained, whether it will work in all kind of market, bullish market, bull
Yeah,
market,
very
bear
good question.
market, sideways.
Yeah, very good question. So what happens generally is during bearish market, when the stocks are falling or it's not performing within the range, you won't find the triangle only. You will never find. That's the reason.
Yeah.
That's the reason you will not able to find. Please be on mute. Okay. So whenever you are seeing this triangle pattern, you'll find more in bullish patterns, bullish trends. When it is bearish or falling or consolidation, you will find less. It's not that no triangles, but you'll find less. So that is really beneficial for us to identify that it is like this is the one which is going among all other stocks which are falling. Okay. Now, coming to this, I'll show you that live the data prepared by Iftikhar for our session. So I'll give the backtesting results for that. See, now I'm going to give some tips on organizing. One is spend some time. So this some time can be like for us 24/7. Myself, Iftikhar, Shafi will be with the trade and charts. Okay, so it depends. Okay, if you want to spend 1 hour, 2 hour daily, just give that time. Spend time. This is a very good, because once you master, you can leave your business existing one, you can leave your job. That is the potential, but that has to be done very slowly. It's not that today you cut your job and tomorrow you are going to be a professional trader. So it takes time. So you need to be with that. So add them to the watch list of the trading view as I shown you to say selected one, so that tomorrow morning you should not search that stock in the 200 list. So just identify, or just go to your Zerodha account or Upstock account and just add them. Okay. And create a alert for the price crossing the high of the breakout candle. So this what happens is in trading view, it is a free subscription, basic one. You can give alert one or set the alert only for one stock. Suppose if I want to go for the second stock, it doesn't allow me. He'll ask me to buy the subscription. So what we do, we directly, let me show the Zerodha account. So what I do, Bata. See, whenever I type Bata, you're going to find all futures. These are future and option stocks. So whenever you go for Bata, you're going to see here two things, NSE and BSE. Above one is NSE and below one is BSE. So just add the NSE one. And the same NSE should be added here while you're watching. Okay. So when I see that breakout stock, what is the third step? Create an alert. So what I do, there it is. Okay. So I just go here, create alert. So this create alert is available in all the broker firms. You can add as many as alerts you want. So I'll click on this. I'll say Bata, any meaningful name. Okay. So entry price. So Bata, last traded price is the current price. If it is greater than, so what was the high? It was 1887, right? So I am going to give as 0.5. Or you can just mention as greater than, and you can directly type 1887 high. So anything greater than 1887, it is going to trigger on your mobile or in your system. So in the system, you're going to get the pop-up. Okay, so just create. Okay, it's already met. I'll give something. Give the example. Suppose if it crosses this. Okay, so I can go to the alerts and you can see here. Zydus 5% target, I have kept it. Still is enabled. Enabled in the sense it is not a triggered. So entry price what we have given is 2000. Once it crosses, it's going to trigger on my phone. So here, create a alert for price crossing high of the breakout candle. So once you keep this track, right? Once you identify the candle and once you have given this, you can be in peaceful. Okay. So you will be peaceful, like, no, it did not trigger. Okay. But if you are on the system, be on the system and watch your things, because sometimes what happens is like there is a miss in getting the alert and all those things. So better to be on the system. But suppose if you are going out, okay, so set the alerts. First set the alert, whether you buy or you don't buy, that is secondary. Okay. Now the fourth point is, once you buy the stock, suppose I have bought that stock at 1887. So what are my this one target 1982 and my stop loss is 1837. So for that I'm going to place the alert. So creates in a similar way the alerts for target as well as your stop loss, so that even if you buy today and after 2 days the target is reached, you're going to sell. Suppose suddenly it might fall 2% and hit the stop loss. So better to have that particular alerts configured on your Zerodha or broker account, so that will help you even if you're going out for something. You see, even myself, I sit on the system because I'm doing work from home, right, due to this pandemic. So I keep the monitor, but sometimes I go out for to buy something. So generally it's a best practice to have the alerts in place. Since trading we will give only one alert free, better you just set the alerts in your broker accounts.
यस भाई, इसमें हम लोग जीटीटी लगाते हैं तो वो जैसे 5% या 2% पे करना है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली सेल आउट नहीं होता है क्या, सेलिंग या फिर दोनों?
नहीं, इसमें देखो अपस्टॉक में आपको सभी देता है कि एंट्री एग्जिट सभी देता है. जीरोधा में कैसा है, वंस यू बाय यू कैन जनरेट द अलर्ट्स. सो दिस इज मैनुअल वे. जीटीटी जो अभी नया आया है फ्रॉम पास्ट 2-3 मंथ्स, पहले कैसा था, ट्रिगर हो गया पता नहीं, 2 दिन के बाद देखते हैं हाँ बाटा ने ट्रिगर कर दिया और 5% रीच भी हो गया. सो these are the conditions. So best practice is you be organized. First identification, then you keep the alerts for entry. Entry का alert आ गया, then you go and buy. After buying, what you have to do, you have to keep the alert for stop loss and target. Okay. Now the next thing is maintain the trading journal.
One second, इसमें एक और क्वेश्चन है, जैसे कि अगर अभी ये नया जीटीटी आ गया है, राइट, जीरोधा, मैंने भी टेस्ट किया नहीं है और मैंने वो स्टॉप लॉस और टारगेट लगा रखा हुआ है, तो क्या ऑटोमेटिकली वो सेल नहीं होगा या फिर हमको जाकर सेल करना पड़ेगा वो?
नहीं, एक बार जीटीटी ऑर्डर रख दोगे ना, दैट इज वैलिड फॉर 1 year. Say example, in GTT order you have given entry price, exit price and the stop loss. Once you said done, if target is reached, your order is cancelled. That means it will hit the target, you book the profit, your order is not valid. If hit the stop loss, it is going to book the loss and it is not valid furthermore. So it is
automatically वो सेल आउट हो जाएगा ना, मतलब
हाँ सेल आउट हो जाएगा आपका. So that is the best way of trading.
क्योंकि मैंने जीरोधा में मैंने देखा कि टेस्ट किया था कि स्टॉप लॉस पे स्टॉप लॉस गया, वो मेरा मैसेज दिया करके कि वो ऑथराइज नहीं हुआ. आपको ऑथराइज करना
नहीं देखो, ऑथराइजेशन कब आ रहा है ना, whenever you open a new Zerodha account, it is going to ask you for the authorization. That is a T-pin which is given in the email. So we need to give that. But continuously आता है ना, you need to contact the Zerodha support team and tell them to remove that, because every time I have to give the T-pin. So क्या होता है ना, सिर्फ पहली बार वो पूछेगा T-pin दो.
मेरे केस में क्या हर बार पूछता है.
That's why it is asking, yeah, even in upstocks every trade it is asking. So that's a good thing. Again, we will have to go and chat with those guys.
You tell
that's
them.
a very good one. Thank you so much.
That was because we were discussing, me and Jahir was discussing yesterday, like this crisis is happening, so what to do basically. So we can give a call to help desk and we can ask him to remove it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Ayaz bhai, with Inti coming to the group, there will be a lot of questions.
Let it be.
But that's his beauty. And he's very well organized. You have seen now how he
Yeah, I
gives,
saw that.
he's very good in WhatsApp group. He's the best administrator.
Correct.
Alhamdulillah.
Very good. Okay, so next thing is maintain trading journal, your best critic. In the sense, now you know, like say for example, you have learned to draw, you learn to trade. Okay, you buy, sell, stop loss, whatever it is. But you have to maintain that in a Excel sheet or in a paper, in a book kind of thing, to know when to buy, what was the stop loss, what was the target, what percentage of profit I have booked it. Suppose, say example, you will tell 5%. If you have got the buy price correctly, you are going to book definitely 5%. Sometimes क्या होता है ना, 0.2% ऊपर ही है, so you go and buy. That means your profit to 0.20% will be less. Okay, वो लिखते जाओगे ना, so that is your best critic. आप जितना ट्रेडिंग जर्नल रखोगे, आपको उतना कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा और you will know your strategy is working as per your thoughts. नहीं तो नहीं मालूम होगा. It is like हाँ मैंने बाटा लिया था, वो चला गया था, अभी ज़ायडस ले आऊँ, नहीं जा रहा है, ये मतलब ये हवा में बात करे जैसा होता है. सो ट्रेडिंग जर्नल में जब एक्सेल शीट में बनाते हो ना, वो एक ही बेस्ट क्रिटिक है, आप किसको पूछने की जरूरत नहीं. सपोज अब इंतखाब स्टार्टेड द ट्रेडिंग एंड इफ ही आस्क मी हाउ आई एम डूइंग, आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू टेल. मुझे पता नहीं इंतखाब का कैपिटल कितना है. Sometimes I'll be trading with 10,000 and Intakhab, Shafi or Jamil, no one can decide my trading style. So you need to have that trading journal. I'll show you what is the trading journal. You need to maintain that. It's nothing but what is your buy price, what is your target, everything you have to note down. And whether you have booked the profit or loss, you need to decide that. So that is the best critique. You don't need any master to review your trades. No one will review on behalf of you because we don't know the capital. Say for example, if I have 10 lakhs, if Shafi has 10 lakhs, I don't know how important that 10 lakhs to me. No one can decide that, right? So that's the reason we cannot go and say, okay, Shafi bhai, please help me, Jamil bhai. No one will come into your capitals. So because we don't know what is your capital and what is the importance of that capital. For some, 1 lakh is very important. Okay, they are going to sustain for 6 months. For some, 1 lakh is nothing. It's like 1 month salary. Okay, we are not able to decide. So that's the reason we need to have if you want to know like how well I'm doing, maintain the trading journal. That's it. So back test as much possible. देखो अभी मैंने एक strategy बताया triangle. You just don't follow anything whatever I say. Just go and do the back testing. Similarly, suppose समझो आज back testing कर लिया आपने, triangle pattern master कर दिया, 6 months हो गया, 1 year हो गया. Now you want to try other strategies available in the market. So first do the back testing. ऐसा नहीं है जमील भाई is very profitable, I want to use his strategy. No, वैसा नहीं होता है, क्योंकि उसका जो एक्सपीरियंस है आपको नहीं है. ट्रायंगल में जितने सारे हैं उतना ब्रेकआउट फेल्ड भी है. वो फेल्ड हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू आइडेंटिफाई. सपोज इफ यू ऑल डूइंग ट्रायंगल, इफ आई स्टार्ट फॉलोइंग यू, आई डोंट नो लाइक ट्रायंगल ये ब्रेकआउट सही क्या है, अच्छा है क्या है, आई डोंट नो. सो इवन आई हैव टू डू द बैक टेस्टिंग. ब्लाइंडली आई डोंट फॉलो. मैं और इफ्तिखार वी आर डेड अगेंस्ट अबाउट नॉट डूइंग बैक टेस्टिंग. Shafi will explore a lot of things like W pattern, M pattern, moving average. He is explaining. I know he is very good. He is trying to gather more strategies. But the problem is we need to have the back testing. The first question any professional trader will ask is per month कितना profit है, per month कितना success rate है, per month loss कितना है. Is very 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 important. वो कोई नहीं बताएगा. See whatever the profits we are sharing, right, only for this month. क्या होता है ना, 25,000 में प्रॉफिट बता दूंगा. अगर समझो एक बंदे के पास सिर्फ 10,000 है, वो सोचेगा नहीं ये तो एक्सपीरियंस वाला है, इसके पास ज्यादा पैसा होगा, लगाया होगा. See, these are all negative comments which doesn't help neither him nor me. अगर समझो मैं 25,000 प्रॉफिट दिखा दिया, the person who is having 40 lakh rupees, अरे ये क्या, ये बच्चे जैसा 25,000 बुक किया. So these are all things should not. So you mention everything in the form of percentage. If I have taken 10,000 rupees ka stock, if I have booked 5%, inform when in the group or to someone. Don't go and say like I have booked 500 rupees or 550,000. ये सब बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. You can say 5% booked, 10%, 3%. Stock गया नहीं, I booked 1%. That's enough. Nobody is interested in your profits, I'll tell you. Neither me nor Iftikhar nor Shafi, nobody. Shafi also will book the losses. Even myself, Iftikhar, everyone will book the losses, will make the profits. This is part of the trading. ऐसा कोई नहीं है कि लॉस नहीं किया. Okay, but strategy कितना देता है? Suppose if you decide on triangle, अभी मैं जो explain किया, now you started, okay, strategy तो बहुत अच्छी लग रही है, तो we'll go and trade. So you need to know what is the percentage. So 1:1 कभी नहीं जाना है. मतलब 2 स्टॉक प्रॉफिटेबल है, 2 स्टॉक लॉस है, तो आपको क्या आएगा बीच में? कुछ नहीं आएगा, उल्टा ब्रोकरेज दे के आएंगे एक्स्ट्रा. Okay, so strategy should be like above 60%, 70, 80%. Then definitely it is a good strategy. Okay, whether you follow triangle or anything in future, whether your friend, colleagues, best friend, or mentors like fathers, many people are there, their fathers also, they used to do trading from past 20 years. So whenever they say, okay, you follow this, don't blind follow, just go for backtesting. Okay.
One example for backtesting.
Yeah. One example is your strategy. Just now I have told about backtesting of triangles, right? Now, what if you ask me, Ayaz, how many triangles this month go, and how many were profitable, how many were success, and how many were failures? If I had the data,
backtesting your own strategy. Okay,
exactly.
Good. Yeah.
See, triangle अभी एक strategy बता रहा हूँ आपको. So everybody say there are 20 plus participants, right? So many people doesn't know like January में कितने गए, February में कितने गए. So recent August में जो भी हम लोग बता रहे हैं, that is as per our experience, we are sharing before the breakout. हाँ ये breakout जा सकता है, वो breakout हुआ भी, entry हुआ, profit है, सब share कर रहे हैं. What happened last month in January month? आपके पास data है नहीं है, you are just following me or in our group. तो ये ऐसा नहीं करना है. You need to go for backtesting. Okay, for this triangle we have done the backtesting, but any other strategies, right? First to do the backtesting. Without backtesting, it is a failure. You might have just 50,000 capital. You might lose everything for testing the new strategy. That is what happened with me and Iftikhar. We have lost many things because of testing. ऐसा नहीं है कि स्टॉक रख के बैठा है, ऐसा नहीं है, वो काम तो नहीं किया. So when we have MACD है, HeikinAshi है, मूविंग एवरेज, हर चीज ट्राई कर दिया. तो ये जितना प्रॉफिटेबल देता है, जो क्लियर दिखता है आपको ये जाने वाला है, ये कौन सा अदर दूसरे में नहीं है. So this triangle will come under price action बोलते हैं इसको, price action strategy, क्योंकि प्राइस का मूवमेंट और वॉल्यूम के मूवमेंट के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है. So कैंडल बड़ा रहेगा, नीचे वॉल्यूम भी बहुत अच्छा रहेगा, इसका मतलब ये तो ऊपर जाएगा ही. Very less, when I say 80% success, 20% fail होते हैं, there is no doubt, but very less. Okay. What if I don't? Yeah.
एक क्वेश्चंस में है, आपने ट्रायंगल बनाया और ब्रेकआउट का दिखाया, राइट? तो ऐसा जरूरी है कि जितने शेयर्स हमने एफओ का लिस्ट में है सब दिखाएगा ही, या फिर हो सकता है कोई दिखाए ही नहीं करके?
नहीं, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना. देखो, अगर डिफॉल्ट पैटर्न्स इंडिकेटर्स है जो बुलिश, पेंडेंट, बेरिश और ट्रायंगल है, आपको मैक्सिमम मार्केट बहुत अच्छा रहा बोलो तो इट माइट शो अराउंड 15 आल्सो, 15 20 दिखा देगा. अगर मार्केट अच्छा नहीं है तो 1-2 दिखाएगा पर मंथ. इसके लिए पिवट हाई लो है ना, अगर वो सीख लोगे, वो 3 इंडिकेटर की जरूरत ही नहीं है. आप पिवट लो ड्रॉइंग करना सीख लोगे तो एक बार ही करते हो, वन टाइम यू ड्रॉ एंड जस्ट गो फॉर ऑल 200 स्टॉक्स, नेक्स्ट टाइम वो वहीं पे रहेगा. तो यू विल जस्ट सी एंड डिसाइड.
अगर मतलब किसी स्टॉक में वो ट्रायंगल नहीं बन रहा है तो हमको उसको टच नहीं करना है.
नहीं, ट्रायंगल डिफॉल्ट नहीं बन रहा है, देन गो फॉर पिवट हाई लो एंड देन ट्राई टू ड्रॉ. अगर आ रहा है एज अ ट्रायंगल, टेक इट. नहीं, वो जमी नहीं रहा है बोले तो मतलब इन्वर्टेड ट्रायंगल हो गया उल्टा, तो डोंट टच दैट, जस्ट लीव इट फॉर सम डेज. वो छू भी मत स्टॉक.
और दूसरा वो इसके रिलेटेड में है कि वो रेंज रखते हैं, जैसे अगर लेट से अगर किसी का नहीं बन रहा है, राइट, डिफॉल्ट, तो हमको वो वैल्यू पुट कर बना है, तो वो रेंज कितना रखते हैं, कितने महीने का, कितने?
नहीं, वो इट डिपेंड्स है, क्योंकि थोड़ा अभी आईजीएल बताया ना, 5 मंथ से कंसोलिडेट हुआ है, अभी जाके ब्रेकआउट हुआ, तो 6 महीने का कंसोलिडेट होने के बाद व्हेन इट ब्रेक्स आउट इन ए बिग वे, मतलब 10-20% तो आराम से चला जाएगा. वो वैसे ही गया, वो 15% जाके अभी वापस 10% पे रुका है, यहाँ हम लोग बोल रहे हैं कि 5% बुक करो। ओके, दैट कम्स एज यू सी, एज यू डू द बैक टेस्टिंग ना, आपको मालूम हो जाएगा छोटा ब्रेकआउट रहा बोले तो 5% में भाग जाना है, सो दैट इज द टारगेट, उसके बाद पता नहीं। बट इफ इट इज कंसोलिडेटिंग फॉर वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम, डेफिनेटली वो ऊपर बहुत जाएगा। तो ये आप पूरा टेस्ट करोगे ना,
ड्यू है, जितना लंबा ड्यू रहेगा उतना हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं।
एग्जैक्टली आप जब बैक टेस्ट करते रहते हो ना, सो यू विल सी ऑन द स्क्रीन, इट्स रियली गुड। ओके, अब देखो बैक टेस्ट। नेक्स्ट थिंग
सर, ये अलर्ट्स है ना, टारगेट और स्टॉप लॉस, ये सिर्फ अलर्ट है ना, वो ऑटोमेटिक तो खरीदेंगे बेचेंगे नहीं?
नहीं, दैट इज अलर्ट। आपको मैसेज आएगा, हाँ टारगेट रीच हुआ, या एंट्री प्राइस आ गया, तो यू गो मैन्युअली बाय।
ओके,
देखो
एक क्वेश्चन और इसमें सर है, एक क्वेश्चन और है। तो जैसे आपने बोला कि आउट ऑफ 190 में 5-10 बना रहे हैं या फिर 5 बना रहे हैं, तो हम आउट को मैनुअली बना के चेक करना पड़ेगा। तो जैसे मैंने आज कुछ स्टॉक चेक किया, तो सेम स्टॉक को मैं कितने दिन बाद फिर आपसे दोबारा चेक करने के लिए, मान लीजिए उसमें कुछ मुझे कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है करके, राइट? एंगल, तो अभी फिर दोबारा उसको कब रिव्यू करना, कितने दिन बाद?
नहीं, 1 वीक के बाद कर सकते हो। अभी नहीं मिल रहा तो अभी 1-2 दिन में जाएगा तो नहीं, वो you need to review for 1 week.
Basically every week makes sense. Ayaz bhai jo bol rahe na, every week you have to remove 1 hour, 1.5 hours to go through all your 190 stocks or 200 stocks. जैसे अभी मैं जो कर रहा हूँ वो वही कर रहा हूँ, बैठे बैठे मैं वही काम कर रहा हूँ साइड में।
देखो इंतजाम क्या होता है ना, when you are trying to organize your trades, तो आपको एक टाइम फ्रेम रखना है कि वीकली मैं पूरे स्टॉक्स देख के आऊंगा। ओके, सो जो भी आने वाले हैं या क्लोज है, मतलब अबाउट टू ब्रेक जैसा है, तो उसको शॉर्ट लिस्ट करो फॉर दिस वीक। ओके, अगर टाइम है तो यू कैन डू इट एवरी डे आल्सो। कल क्या होगा बोल के, जो टॉप गेनर्स है, टॉप लूजर्स है, खाली उसको चेक कर दिया तो बस है। देखो यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना, आई विल शो यू वन। अब जैसे समझो ये शॉर्ट लिस्टेड है, ओके, बट आज कुछ अलर्ट नहीं आया, वो गया भी नहीं, ब्रेकआउट नहीं किया, कुछ नहीं हुआ। सो व्हाट आई विल डू नेक्स्ट डे, अब वो समझो मार्केट हो गया, मार्केट होने के बाद क्या होता है, इधर चेंज जो है ना, व्हेन आई क्लिक ऑन दिस, टॉप लूजर आके ये है, टॉप गेनर्स ये है, सिर्फ ये अराउंड 2% वाले या 1% तक आप चेक करो। यू डोंट नीड टू सर्च 200 स्टॉक्स।
ओके,
सो दिस इज एनफ फॉर डेली। वीकली क्या होता है ना, आपको
1% एबव वाले को चेक करें, लाइक
राइट। देखो यहाँ पे क्लिक करो, देखो क्या हो रहा है इसमें। देखो ये ब्रेकआउट हुआ, देखो ये ब्रेकआउट हुआ। सो व्हेनेवर यू सी दिस कैंडल्स, राइट, इट्स अ ब्रेकआउट। से फॉर एग्जांपल अभी इसको ही डालता हूँ, देखो यहाँ पे क्लिक किया, यहाँ पे क्लिक किया, डन, इट्स अ ब्रेकआउट। ये ब्रेकआउट हो गया विथ वॉल्यूम। नॉर्मल वॉल्यूम ऐसा रहता है, जब ब्रेकआउट रहता है ना तो ह्यूज वॉल्यूम आता है। ओके, सो जो टॉप गेनर से उतना ही काफी है, उतना ही काफी है फॉर डेली। बट इफ यू वांट टू रिव्यू फॉर नेक्स्ट वीक, मतलब अपकमिंग
वॉल्यूम को जो समझना है, जैसे कि उसमें तो हर स्टॉक का अलग अलग वॉल्यूम होता है, तो डिसाइड कैसे करेंगे वॉल्यूम और बैड वॉल्यूम?
देखो वॉल्यूम इन द सेंस वी कॉल इट एज एन एवरेज वॉल्यूम, मतलब जब ये ट्रेडिंग हो रहा था तो चेक करो वॉल्यूम की कितना था, ये रेंज में था वो। जब इसने ब्रेक किया, या सॉरी ये ब्रेक किया, तो देखो सडन से यूं आ गया। सो इट्स लाइक unusual kind of thing, right? So that is your breakout. You can see here as a candle as a volume also. ये डबल कंफर्मेशन होता है कि ये सही में ब्रेकआउट है।
करेक्ट, तो ये कोरिलेटेड रहेगा, जब ब्रेकआउट होगा तो वॉल्यूम भी इंक्रीज।
देखो अभी ये भी वॉल्यूम है, मगर ये भी वॉल्यूम है, इससे डबल हो गया ये, तो ये यहाँ पे भी दिखेगा, इधर भी दिखेगा आपको।
यहाँ पे कंसोलिडेशन नहीं है ना इसमें, तो कौन सा पैटर्न फॉलो हो रहा है?
देखो यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना, इसको एक्चुअली हॉरिजॉन्टल है ये, बट देखो इफ यू कीप इन लाइन चार्ट, हमें इसको नहीं लेते एक्चुअली हॉनेस्टली, क्योंकि देखो ऐसा है, ये उल्टा ट्रायंगल है। अगर मैं यहाँ खरीद लूंगा, सपोज यहाँ पे खरीदूंगा, तो मेरा स्टॉप लॉस यहाँ तक भी आ सकता है, बहुत बड़ा हो जाता है। सो वी डोंट बाई लाइक दिस, सिंपल। ओके, सो उल्टा रहना है, जो ट्रायंगल हम लोग बता रहे हैं ना वैसे रहना।
सो बेस्ड अपॉन ट्रायंगल पैटर्न इसको हम ब्रेकआउट नहीं मानेंगे।
सो जैसे जैसे एक्सपीरियंस होते हो ना, यू आर गोइंग टू बाई हियर एंड दिस इज योर टारगेट। क्योंकि ये यहाँ पे टच किया ना, यहाँ पे टच किया, ऊपर गया, नीचे आया, टच किया, इसके बाद क्या होता है ना, व्हेन यू आर बाइंग योर स्टॉप लॉस इज बिलो दिस, ये स्टॉप लॉस यू कैन होल्ड फॉर दिस एज ए टारगेट, इसको टच करेगा वो। ऐसे ही जो न्यूज में टिप्स देते हैं ना, बाय दिस अबव सम 600 प्राइस इट इज गोइंग टू रीच सम 700, ऐसे ही देख के बोलते वो रैंडमली नहीं बोलते कि अब देखो 259 है, कोई बोल देगा 260, कोई बोल देगा 250, कोई 270 बोल देगा, ऐसा होगा वो, इट इज गोइंग टू ब्रेक, तो उसका टारगेट रीच हुआ, ही प्रेडिक्टेड वेरी नाइस, वैसा है।
ये ट्रायंगल का टाइम ड्यूरेशन आई थिंक इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट।
Exactly. I'll show you that. I'll show you the data. So let me come to this next one. See, what if I don't have the capital? ये सबका प्रॉब्लम ये है स्टार्टिंग में, अगर पैसा है तो हिम्मत नहीं है लेने के लिए, ऐसे। सो व्हाट आई टेल इज फर्स्ट लर्न द स्किल। आप कैपिटल आते है या से 6 महीने के बाद करोगे या 1 साल के बाद करोगे या नहीं करोगे या अपने वाइफ को बताओगे करने के लिए, बट एटलीस्ट लर्न द स्किल। Money is required later. When you decide you want to do the live trading, then only money is required. नहीं तो you learn the skill. Identify करो कौन सा स्टॉक है, and you should be able to predict हाँ ये यहाँ से यहाँ जाने वाला है. Just make it a note in a paper. We call it as a paper trading. So book में लिख लो कि जैसे बाटा 1887 है, इसके ऊपर गया था, yes, टारगेट रीच हुआ, कितने दिनों में हो गया. Try to redo that. For that we don't need money, right? So that is a skill. So do paper trading until you are comfortable. So do paper trading in the sense, write in a book, in an Excel sheet. Okay. So try to do that. So you need to have some efforts. So but better if you have at least buy at least one stock to gain experience. अभी बाटा 5% गया पेपर ट्रेडिंग में, you don't have any emotions at all. हाँ गया है, ऐसा रहोगे. Your psychology कैसा रहेगा, हाँ गया है, हाँ उसने स्टॉप लॉस हुआ है, ये इसमें गया है. सो दैट सी वो एक्सपीरियंस होना है तो आपको ट्रेड में रहना है. सो एटलीस्ट वी से देखो बाटा का शेयर कितना है 1887, तो 1887 रुपीज है. जस्ट गो एंड बाय 2000 रुपीज लो, एक स्टॉक लो, देन यू विल हैव दैट अटैचमेंट टू द,
जैसे हम लोग विंडो शॉपिंग करते हैं ना, विंडो शॉपिंग, फॉल शॉपिंग.
एग्जैक्टली ऐसे. ओके, देन डू थरो बैक टेस्टिंग. So don't same thing repeat either. So do the back testing. But what if want to explore the market? अभी मैं बोलूँगा कि नहीं मुझे ये स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं, मुझे दूसरा स्ट्रैटेजी चाहिए, कोई यूट्यूबर है ये बहुत कमा रहा है, ऐसे घूमोगे ना तो 4-5 साल आराम से लग जाएंगे. मार्केट इतना खतरनाक है, इट इज ए ओशन.
भाई
हाँ
4-5 साल के बाद फिर से ट्रायंगल पे आ जाएंगे.
ऐसे ही है ऐसे ही है वो. ट्रायंगल पे आओगे, नहीं तो कौन सा भी एक फार्मूला मिला है, हाँ एक ही इसमें ही प्रॉफिटेबल दिख रहा है, मैं रुक जाऊंगा. सो अल्टीमेटली विल कम टू वन स्ट्रैटेजी विच सूट्स योर पर्सनालिटी. सो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, ये सेशन क्यों है, क्योंकि यू कैन, इफ यू डोंट हैव अकाउंट आल्सो, ओपन एन अकाउंट, एटलीस्ट ट्रेड वन स्टॉक. अभी खलंदर मेरे ब्रदर इन लॉ है. ओके, सो ही ट्रेडेड विथ वन लॉट. आई वाज हैप्पी क्योंकि वो he wanted to test, he wanted to experience. Instead of paper trade, he wanted to test. So he invested 5,000. He started with one lot, one stock quantity, one quantity. Okay. So if you want to explore, you can go and explore. So we don't guarantee. So before 4 to 5 years, you're going to reach to one profitable thing. Okay. It will take आराम से लेगा वो, क्योंकि 5 दिन ही है वीकली. जैसा सोचते हो ना नेक्स्ट वीक आ जाएगा, महीना चला जाएगा, 6 मंथ चला जाएगा, ये प्रॉब्लम है. इसमें क्या होता है ना, 4-5 years आराम से चले जाएंगे. जो यूट्यूबर सक्सेस है ना, दे आर गोइंग टू शेयर द पर्सनल जर्नी आल्सो. उनका जाके सुनो, वही कहानी है उनका भी. नाउ दे आर गोइंग टू स्टिक विथ समथिंग, हाँ ये मुझे काम कर रहा है. सो देन दे पॉपुलराइज, दे देन गिव द ट्रेनिंग टू अदर्स, दे शेयर द ट्रेड्स इन द टेलीग्राम चैनल. ये सभी 1-2 दिन का काम नहीं है. So it takes time, but after this session, I'll guarantee you within a week you'll open the account, you'll identify, you'll try to enter, stop loss book कर सकते हो, या target reach होता है, you will do everything. कुछ भी जरूरत नहीं है दूसरा सेशन का. एक बार ले लो, यू स्टार्ट डूइंग इट, आज यू एक्सपीरियंस 1 month 2 month आपका क्वांटिटी बढ़ जाएगा। देखो अभी खलेंदर भाई just started with 5k, once he see the profits he will definitely bring 50,000 1 lakh ऐसा आ जाता है। जो यूट्यूबर्स जो प्रॉफिट दिखाते हैं 1 लाख 2 लाख 1 करोड़, उसका कैपिटल भी उतना ही है। वो 1 करोड़ के लिए ही इज इन्वेस्टिंग 8 करोड़, वो नहीं दिखाते ना, वो देखते भी नहीं हम लोग, क्योंकि 1 CR बोल के जाके देख लेते वीडियो, ऐसा है। ओके, सो एज यू एक्सपीरियंस यू विल इन्वेस्ट, उसमें कुछ ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। हाँ, स्लो जाना ही ठीक है, एकदम मेरे पास 1 लाख है, आई वांट टू इन्वेस्ट एवरीथिंग, नो, दैट इज रॉन्ग। start with small and try to concentrate on booking the profit in percentage, not पैसा। अब जैसे एक स्टॉक लोगे 1887 का, आपका टारगेट है 1982, इट इज हार्डली 70-60 रुपीज, so don't see that, but you have booked 5%। आपके पास 1 करोड़ होते, द प्रॉफिट इज 5 लाख रुपीज, तो ऐसा देखना है। ओके, see this is the live and back testing data which Iftikhar has prepared for us, so this is how we trade। आपको यहाँ पे देखो कौन सा पैटर्न से मिला था, बेरिश बुलिश ट्रायंगल। ओके, कौन सा डेट पे मिला था, स्क्रिप्ट का नाम क्या था, एंट्री प्राइस क्या है, टारगेट क्या है, दिस इज नथिंग बट 5% ऑफ दिस वन। स्टॉप लॉस इज नथिंग बट लो, टारगेट या स्टॉप लॉस हुआ, जो ग्रीन कलर दिख रहा है दैट इज टारगेट, दैट इज अगेन 5%। स्टॉप लॉस इट वेरीज, एक एक कैंडल छोटा रहेगा, एक एक कैंडल बड़ा रहेगा। देखो यहाँ पे 3 है, यहाँ पे बड़ा 7 है, 3 है, 6 4, सो लाइक दिस। एंड होल्डिंग पीरियड, सो जो भी स्टॉप लॉस या टारगेट हुआ है कब हुआ है, so this is after buying at 3rd Jan, it took 13 or 18 days, this is like including your Saturday and Sunday, don't include that, okay। so this is including actually 13 days, मतलब 2 week, मतलब 4 Saturday Sunday आ जाएंगे ना, so you have to minus that, okay, but this is a holding period, so this is only
सैटरडे संडे मार्केट क्लोज रहता है क्या?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, Saturday Sunday क्लोज्ड है, क्योंकि थक जाते हैं ना we need rest
Okay.
नहीं तो पागल हो जाएंगे। ओके, सो बेरिश बुलिश ट्रायंगल ये सब रहता है ना, सी you are going to find this strategy, okay, backtesting data, so from January he drafted for us, so you can see the number of days it took to reach। देखो यहाँ पे एक है, मतलब एक ही दिन में स्टॉप लॉस हो गया है, PFC स्टॉप लॉस हुआ लेकिन एक ही दिन, ओके, so 2 दिन में ये इसका टारगेट 5% रीच हो गया है, इंडियन होटल्स। सो ये सी फ्रॉम जनवरी अप्रैल मई जून जुलाई, अभी जो अगस्त चल रहा है ये वाला देखो। अब कोई पूछेगा आपको सही ट्रायंगल में मैं कर रहा हूँ, तो अगर वो उल्टा पूछेगा कि इसमें कितने स्टॉक्स मिले हैं, सक्सेस रेट क्या है, यू शुड हैव दिस टाइप ऑफ डेटा। मैं खुला बोल सकता हूँ अगस्त में इतने मिले हैं, और अगस्त में है ना सारे सक्सेस रेट है, और जुलाई में इतने सारे हैं। टू होल्ड इन द सेंस अभी चल रहे, स्टॉप लॉस नहीं हुआ, टारगेट भी रीच नहीं हुआ, ओके। So you can say जुलाई में डिक्सन एंड डाटा कंज्यूमर ने स्टॉप लॉस दिया है, so like this you can tell, and we calculate the number of total trades 52 54, loss is 15, win is 39, so success rate is above 60-70%।
ये जो डेटा जो शेयर कर रहे हैं आप, ये मैनुअल फीडिंग कर रहे हैं या फिर इसका कुछ मतलब?
नहीं, ऑटो तो नहीं रहेगा, इसको हम लोग मैनुअली करना पड़ेगा इसको, ये एक्चुअली सबके लिए खुद के लिए करना पड़ेगा।
ये आप शेयर कर सकते हैं हम लोग के लिए भी, एक्सेल जो फॉर्मेट आपने फॉर्मूला जो बनाया है इसमें,
हाँ
ये इज पॉसिबल, यू कैन शेयर टू द ग्रुप, मतलब
हाँ ये ऑलरेडी ग्रुप में शेयर कर दिया है एक्सेल शीट इफ्तिखार ने, सो मैं कर दूंगा, ये अपडेटेड है, आई विल शेयर इट।
मैंने भी बाद में
यहाँ पे
हाँ
यहाँ पे बेरिश पेनेंट बुलिश पेनेंट जो है, इसमें
हाँ।
बुलिश पेनेंट हमने देखा है, बेरिश पेनेंट एक अलग पैटर्न है क्या वो?
नहीं, बेरिश पेनेंट का फिर 1 मिनट दिखा देता हूँ यहीं पे।
ट्रायंगल एंड बुलिश पेनेंट
नहीं देखो, ये बुलिश है ग्रीन वाला, और ये रेड वाला है ना, इट्स ए बेरिश पेनेंट, मतलब बेरिश इन द सेंस नीचे गिर गिर के ट्रायंगल बना दिया।
ओके
ओके, सो लेट मी क्विकली शो दिस latest Zydus। देखो ये क्या किया इसने, गिरा हुआ देखो it fell down from such a long way, consolidated, अभी वो ऊपर जाना चाहता है. So this is bearish. Okay, red. और ये ट्रायंगल भी आता है ना, वो ब्लू कलर में आएगा, वो ये और बुलिश पेनेंट जो ग्रीन में आता है, जो ऐसे वाला दिखता है. बट इट्स ए ट्रायंगल. ओके, सो बेरिश और बुलिश. So this is the data which you need to have. देखो मैंने एक्चुअली 3 ही ट्रेड लिया था. बाटा एक लिया था, नौकरी और HDFC AMC. ओके, बट मेरे लिए आई नीड टू हैव ऑल दिस डेटा. देखो मेरे पास शायद पैसे नहीं है इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए, या मैं बिजी हो गया, बट एटलीस्ट वी शुड हैव द डेटा. बाद में तुम बाई करते हो या नहीं करते हो, दैट्स लेफ्ट टू यू. ओके, तो बैक टेस्टिंग डेटा रहना. देखो these are the ones which I took for August month. बाटा लिया, HDFC नौकरी, अभी जुबिलेंट फूड लिया, डिक्सन लिया. दिस इज एन ऑप्शंस, बट आई वांट यू ऑल टू ट्रेड और मेंटेन द ट्रेडिंग जर्नल इन दिस फॉर्मेट. कितना साइज लिया, 100 क्वांटिटी लिया, 5 क्वांटिटी, एंट्री प्राइस क्या है, एग्जिट प्राइस क्या है, इन्वेस्टमेंट कितना हुआ, ब्रोकरेज, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, रिटर्न्स, एग्जिट डेट, एंड क्या देख के लिया आपने, क्या बुलिश पेनेंट देख के लिया, पिवट हाई लो देख के लिया. सो यू नीड टू हैव दिस इज ट्रेडिंग जर्नल एंड दिस इज बैक टेस्टिंग डेटा. आपको ऐसा टेस्ट करना है. अभी कोई आपको ट्रायंगल बता दिया, तो यू नीड टू टेस्ट फ्रॉम जनवरी. अरे कितने गए, ये तो बोल रहा है कि 50% या 70% सक्सेस रेट है, मैं चेक करता हूँ. तो यू नीड टू डू दिस. अगर कल कोई W पैटर्न बोल दिया, M पैटर्न बोल दिया, देयर लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजीज. सो बोलने के बाद क्या है ना, हम लोग को बैक टेस्टिंग करना है. बैक टेस्टिंग के लिए ऐसे करना है. समझो अब अगस्त में हो. व्हाट आई मीन बाय बैक टेस्टिंग इज, अगस्त तो चले गया, राइट, सॉरी जुलाई तो चले गया, तो जुलाई में कितने गए, जून में कितने गए, अप्रैल में. देखो यहाँ मई में सिर्फ एक ही मिला, बालकृष्णा, वो एक ही टारगेट रीच हुआ. मई के मंथ में मार्केट ठीक ही नहीं था, तो आपको पैटर्न्स दिखेंगे भी नहीं. यू नॉट गेट द पैटर्न्स. दैट इज वेरी गुड, क्योंकि ब्रेकआउट करके नीचे आ गया तो आपका स्टॉप लॉस होते रहेंगे ना सब में, तो पैटर्न भी नहीं दिखाएगा. दैट इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ दिस ट्रायंगल. So it will safe. You are safe, right? You just earned 5% in Balkrishna. It's okay. और समझो 10 दिखा दिया और 9 स्टॉप लॉस हो गए और एक में स्टॉप लॉस टारगेट रीच हुआ. That is also not benefit, right?
तो अयाज भाई ऐसे सिचुएशन में फिर we cannot really earn from the market, right? So we have to have that off period also in our mindset.
Yes, of course.
You need can never, you cannot just have, you cannot just keep trading when the tides are not good for in your favor. You should just sit outside.
Right. देखो इसलिए क्या बोलता हूँ, I'll come to that point कि आपको एक पैटर्न सेलेक्ट करना है, जैसे ट्रायंगल पैटर्न. दिस इज वन पैटर्न. जो ट्राई टू मास्टर दैट. ओके, अगर मई मंथ में मार्केट खराब है, यू शुड नॉट लीव इट. थोड़े मिलेंगे. देखो यहाँ पे मई मंथ में हम लोग पिवट हाई लो चेक नहीं किया, पता नहीं कितने गए हैं. सो डेफिनेटली देयर विल बी लेस. एक्चुअली जब मार्केट गिरता है या बेरिश हो जाता है ना, आपको पैटर्न भी नहीं दिखेंगे. दैट इज गुड. हमको ट्रेड में नहीं लेना है. बट हाँ, इफ यू आर ए पर्सन वेयर यू वांट टू ट्रेड इन फ्यूचर एंड ऑप्शन, यू कैन शॉर्ट आल्सो. जब गिरता है, यू कैन सेल एंड देन गो एंड बाय. दैट कम्स इन दिस वन, फ्यूचर एंड ऑप्शंस. बट आपके लिए इफ यू मास्टर कैश, यू कैन मास्टर इन फ्यूचर एंड ऑप्शन, कमोडिटी, करेंसी, क्रिप्टो करेंसी, यू कैन डू एनीथिंग, बट यू हैव टू मास्टर वन स्ट्रेटेजी. ओके, सो
यहाँ पे स्टॉप लॉस जो है वो सिर्फ लॉस को आता है ना, प्रॉफिट
हाँ,
का स्टॉप लॉस
नहीं, टारगेट आके 5% है. स्टॉप लॉस आके जो लो कैंडल वाला आता है. समझो ऊपर गया थोड़ा, अभी बताया ना एग्जांपल कि 3% तक गया, 5% नहीं गया, बट इट केम डाउन टू द स्टॉप लॉस. स्टॉप लॉस इज नथिंग बट द लो ऑफ द कैंडल, एग्जिट. पता नहीं वो और थोड़ा नीचे जा सकता है, वहां से ऊपर जाता है तो यू आर लकी, उतना ही है वो. बट इट डजंट मीन दैट एवरी टाइम यू विल बी लकी. ऐसा है.
यहाँ पे 5% प्रॉफिटेबल है, तो स्टॉप लॉस आपका हुआ ही नहीं ना. स्टॉप लॉस मतलब ऑटोमेटिक एग्जिट हो जाएगा व्हेन प्राइस फॉल्स अंटिल अ पॉइंट. तो यहाँ पे प्रॉफिट 5% लिखा है, तो स्टॉप लॉस भी मेंशन किया है.
ये यहाँ पे है ना, ये स्टॉप लॉस प्राइस है. यहाँ पे स्टॉप लॉस बुक किया है -3%. तो 4%, 1%, 2%, जो ये माइनस है ना, दैट इज नथिंग बट स्टॉप लॉस. देखो
मतलब प्रॉफिट में स्टॉप लॉस नहीं आता ना, वो सारा
स्टॉप, देखो वो 5% को आप रुकोगे फॉर एग्जांपल, वो 4 पॉइंट समथिंग गया और वापस आ रहा है, सो एग्जिट एट योर बाई प्राइस एटलीस्ट, डोंट मेक ए लॉस, क्योंकि 4% जाने आने के बाद डोंट वेट फॉर द स्टॉप लॉस टू ट्रिगर, वो जाके आ गया, सो बेटर टू एग्जिट एट बाई प्राइस एंड गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट स्टॉप। ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं 4.90 गया और नीचे आ रहा है तो मैं नहीं, स्टॉप लॉस ट्रिगर करने का वेट करना है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं। सो व्हेन इट गोस इन ए फ्लो 5% ट्रिगर करेगा, समटाइम्स इट हैपेंस 3% जाके वापस आ जाता है, बेटर टू एग्जिट एट बाई प्राइस, लॉस तो नहीं हुआ, देन गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट स्टॉक।
So फिर Ayaz bhai, for Zydus probably we might have to do that.
Yes, we'll wait for Monday or Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
अगर कोई ग्रीन बनाता है तो विल वेट, नहीं वो
Yeah.
नीचे आ रहा है तो बेस्ट एग्जिट बाई प्राइस,
इतना 1 या 2% लेकर हट जाओ।
हट जाएंगे बस।
और ये कौन से टाइप के ट्रेड्स हैं? I mean, this is not an intraday, right?
नहीं, ये पूरा शॉर्ट टर्म है, देयर इज नो इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग इन दिस सेशन, ओनली शॉर्ट टर्म।
Okay. So whatever amount of days you can hold the stock, you can hold the stock.
Correct. So that's the reason we are giving this holding period.
Which means delivery, right?
Delivery, cash and carry, these are the names for that short term.
और ये मैक्सिमम होल्डिंग कितना हम लोग को मतलब रखना चाहिए पेशेंस?
जनरली देखो 10 डेज है, मतलब अब समझो मंडे खरीदा, इस वीक देखो, नहीं तो नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे तक बेटर टू एग्जिट, जितना भी देखो अभी इसने 14 यहाँ पे 14 यहाँ पे 13 डेज है, तो इफ इट इज रीचिंग अराउंड 3 to 4% बाई 10 डेज, हाँ बस काफी है, 1-2% के लिए क्यों रखना है, सो जस्ट गो एंड बाई सम अदर स्टॉक विच इज गिविंग द ब्रेकआउट, पैसा भी रोटेशन चाहिए ना, इफ यू हैव मनी वेट 1 मंथ भी वेट करो, इफ यू डोंट हैव गो फॉर रोटेशन, मूव नहीं हो रहा है छोड़ो उसको, दूसरा ले लो, बट होल्डिंग पीरियड रहना है, ऐसा नहीं है कि आज ले लिया कल ही जाना है उसको, वैसे नहीं, सो मैक्सिमम 10 days 2 weeks बोलता है as per our experience.
Just by can you show the journal also?
Yeah, you can see this. ये इसका है, ये स्टॉक ऑप्शंस में लिया हूँ, तो इसलिए आपको जो फिगर्स है, जो ये एंट्री प्राइस है वो अलग दिखेंगे, ये लॉट साइज वगैरह भी, क्योंकि ऑप्शंस एंड फ्यूचर्स में आपको लॉट्स में लेना है। ओके, और एक बात क्या है ना, सी आई एम टेकिंग लेस ट्रेड्स, व्हाट इट मींस इज लाइक if I take less trades, there are two indications. Once I don't have money, I'm going to do the less trading. The other one is I want to select the best one out of those. ऐसा भी होता है, तो as less trades you do, you become more perfect. जो दिखा आप खरीदो, 70% तो है, डेफिनेटली है, बट ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि 2% गया मैं निकल जाता हूँ, मैं दूसरा स्टॉक लेता हूँ, ये सब भी नहीं करना है। समझो 2% में निकल गया 1 वीक में, एग्जाम्पल 2% दिखा रहा है, 1 वीक हो गया एंड यू वांट टू एग्जिट बिकॉज अदर स्टॉक अच्छा ब्रेकआउट दिया है, ओके, यू एग्जिटेड हियर एंड यू बॉट दैट स्टॉक, वो नीचे गिर गया तब, और ये 2% जो बुक किया वो 5% रीच हो गया, सो ये होता है। सो नेवर डू ऑल दिस थिंग, डोंट ट्राई टू पिक, ओके, जब हम बोलते हैं ना ये अगस्त वाला सभी, इस सभी में रहना है। If you don't have money, skip one stock, no problem. But you need to stick with this. But don't say, okay, I want to buy only Naukri, I want to buy only Tata Chem. ये बेकार बात है. Okay.
To start with, as for beginners, good to go with like to start with like two companies.
देखो मैं suggest मेरा देखो at a time I can handle only 2 or 3. That is also one reason you found this only 3. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना, you'll be able to manage, देख सकते हो कि क्या चल रहा है, अभी 5 ले लोगे, सबको अलर्ट रखोगे, टारगेट ये स्टॉप लॉस है, मतलब कहीं बाहर हो, बट इफ यू आर ए प्रोफेशनल ट्रेडर एवरी डे, जैसे शफी भाई बैठते हैं, इवन रात को 12 बजे वो आपको बताएंगे टिप्स कि ये ब्रेकआउट ये, सो these are the people who stick to the charts, वो है भाई है मैं हूँ, so we are all like that. So for us we don't, it doesn't matter, I can trade all trades. Most of them are doing business, most of them are doing the job, so try to do minimum. समझो अब देखो फॉर एग्जांपल नौकरी ले लिया स्टार्ट ऑफ द मंथ, डिक्सन भी ले लिया, सो योर मनी नहीं है अभी, तो 2 लाख था 1 लाख डाल दिया, तो जस्ट वेट फॉर द स्टॉप लॉस एंड टारगेट, ज्यादा दिन हो रहा है तो निकल जाओ। ओके हाँ, उस दौरान क्या हो गया, हैवेल्स आके टारगेट देके भी चले गया बट यू कुड नॉट बाई, लीव इट। ऐसा नहीं है कि सब में क्या बोलते हो, हॉपिंग इनटू ऑल द स्टॉक्स इज नॉट ए गुड स्ट्रेटेजी। सो मनी मैनेजमेंट भी आना है कि मैं इसमें 1 लाख इसमें 1 लाख डाला हूँ, फिर नेक्स्ट जब नौकरी क्लियर हो जाएगा, मैं हैवरेज दिखेगा तो डालूंगा, अगर मिस हो गया नो प्रॉब्लम, आई विल गो एंड बाय HDFC। ऐसे
सिस्टमैटिक वे ऑफ ट्रेडिंग बहुत
यस यस
इंपॉर्टेंट है।
यस यस।
बेसिकली नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स में नहीं करना, हमको टारगेट है कितना पैसा लगाना है एक शेयर पे,
हाँ
50,000।
देखो मनी मैनेजमेंट में एक अच्छी बात आई है कि देखो व्हेन एवर यू आर पुटिंग द मनी, डोंट वेरी द अमाउंट यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग। मुझे नौकरी का स्टॉक अच्छा लगा, मैं 1 लाख डालूंगा, डिक्सन का बहुत अच्छा लगा, मैं 5 लाख डालूंगा, इट इज नॉट ए स्ट्रैटेजी। ओके मनी मैनेजमेंट में वही आता है, क्योंकि क्या होता है ना, 1 लाख में प्रॉफिट 5% कितना हुआ, 5,000। अभी 5 लाख का 2% लॉस कितना हुआ, वो लॉस जो प्रॉफिट 5,000 है ना उससे ज्यादा है। ओके सो यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना, सी इवन यू आर सीइंग हियर राइट, अभी जो फेडरल बैंक नो सॉरी डिक्सन जो पहले जो स्टॉप लॉस दिया है प्रॉफिट से कम है, दैट मीन्स ये 1 लाख ये 1 लाख आपने डाल दिया और स्टॉप लॉस हो गया, नो प्रॉब्लम, ओवरऑल 2% प्रॉफिट में होगा। सो यहाँ पे है ना, जब भी आप ट्रेड स्टार्ट करते हो, जैसे मैं एक ट्रेड लेता हूँ, डू दैट, नहीं मैं 10,000 पर लॉट पर स्टॉक लूंगा, दैट इज गुड, डू इट फॉर 1 लाख। एवरी टाइम यू हैव टू फिक्स योर अमाउंट, डोंट वेरी द अमाउंट। मुझे डिक्सन अच्छा लगा, मुझे वोल्टास खराब लगा, मैं कम पैसे डालूंगा, नहीं, आपको प्रॉफिट लॉस में भी खराब लगेंगे, यू डोंट गेट दिस ये रिटर्न्स।
मतलब अगर लेट से मैं 1 लाख से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ तो आई जस्ट पुट इन स्टॉक, लेट से तो 50-50 हो, स्टॉक कोई भी हो चलेगा,
करेक्ट करेक्ट,
डाल लेने का।
50 फिक्स इट, 50-50 हो फिक्स इट, 5-5 लाख हो फिक्स इट, बट डोंट अगेन ट्राई टू पिक। पहले ही हम लोगों को कम मिलते स्टॉक्स 10-15, अब उसमें आप पिक करोगे और वही जाके स्टॉप लॉस हो गया तो क्या करोगे? So don't pick. If you have money, invest. Suppose if I have 1 lakh and I'm going to see all these 4 stocks at a time, just divide, right? 25,000 per lot, per stock. और कौन सा भी टारगेट रीच हुआ, your next stock will be ready. Invest that 25,000. That's why your rotation will happen. ये मेरे पास 1 ही लाख है, मैं 1 ही नौकरी लूंगा, ऐसे बैठो मत. Better to divide for practice. Once you get master it, you will definitely invest 5 lakhs in one stock. Even if I show 10, you will invest any one stock which looks good for you. वो experience से आ जाता है कि हाँ ये मुझे काफी है। Okay. So ये trading journal, try to maintain this type of trading journal. Okay. देखो power of compounding एक important concept है which I want to bring it up here. देखो for example जनवरी में मैंने monthly start किया, मेरा प्रॉफिट 20,000 है। ओके सो 20% रिटर्न हो गया। ओके सो माय स्ट्रैटेजी गिव्स मी 20% रिटर्न फॉर एग्जांपल, देन व्हेन यू री इन्वेस्ट द सेम मनी, राइट, 1 लाख का 120 हो गया, 120 से 24,000 हो गया। सो एज यू reach to the year, right, you will have a capital of 7 lakhs with the profit of monthly 1.48, that is nothing but your 20%. ये 1,48,000 is 20% of this, right? So this is the compounding method. So कोई भी पैसा छोटा नहीं होता है, so 1 lakh is small, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है। जब पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग में जाओगे ना, ये म्यूचुअल फंड वाले लोग वही बोल रहे हैं, इन्वेस्ट 500, इन्वेस्ट 200 बोलते हैं ना, वही है। इन द पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग इट गिव ग्रेटर रिटर्न्स। सो ट्रेडिंग में भी हम लोग को ऐसे करना है। अभी ट्रायंगल में स्ट्रैटेजी में मुझे 20% दे रहा है, don't think that 20% is very less. That is the biggest psychological effect जो मैं और इफ्तिखार बहुत करते हो। पहले हम लोग बहुत प्रॉफिट मतलब 50% वो सब देख के 20% ही है ऐसे बोलते हैं, बट एक्चुअली व्हेन यू सी दिस इन कंपाउंडिंग इफेक्ट, राइट, इट इज मोर। तुम ऐसे ही जाओगे बफेट के लेवल में आ जाओगे, वारेन बफेट ऐसा है वो, बट हम लोग 20% बोल के इग्नोर करते हैं। But you need to have strategy in the sense, say example, when you start trading, मैं 1 लाख ही डालूंगा, जो भी प्रॉफिट लॉस है उसमें ही है, I don't want to invest, but whatever the profit it comes, I want to reinvest. Then you're going to see this results. Your 1 lakh has grown to 7 lakhs plus this 1.4 at the end of the year. So total around, you can say up to 9 lakhs, around 9 lakhs your capital will be from 1 lakh with 20% success rate or profits. Okay, so keep that in mind. So why trading is difficult? There is a famous quote by Rabindranath Tagore. It is very simple to be happy, but it is very difficult to be simple. यहाँ पे मार्केट में जितना सिंपल रहोगे उतना ही कमाओगे. जो भी प्रॉफिट हम लोग यहाँ बता रहे हैं ना, ये वाला, ये all together is strategy is following a simple triangle strategy. That's it. That is what we call simple. Okay, but actually what happens is whenever we gain more, say for example 5% का समझो तुमने नहीं देखा, it went to 10-20%. So क्या हो जाता है, next stock भी ऐसे जाएगा बोल के बैठेंगे आप. You think that next stock will gain 15%. No, you have to stick to your plan. 5% निकलो. हाँ, भूल गया या कुछ ऐसा हो गया और वो 5% का 7-8% बुक किया, be happy. ऐसा नहीं है कि next stock भी 8% बुक करना है. That is not the way. You have to stick to your plan. Okay. So that's the reason we'll be seeing this fear, greed, ego, aggressive. आपको मार्केट में बहुत क्या बोलते हैं, सबको उठा के पटकेगा वो मार्केट. जो भी ये चीज लेके जाएगा तो it will be definitely a very loss bearing kind of things. एग्रेसिव हो जाते हैं, मतलब 2-3 टारगेट्स रीच हो गया ना, 4th ट्रेड में जब रहोगे you'll be very aggressive. ये जाना ही है 5%, ये नीचे क्यों गिर रहा है. So these are nothing but psychological. So what you see here, fear, greed, ego, aggressive, there is no indicator. Okay, it is your psychology. So as you gain experience, these things will come down. Okay, initially रहेगा थोड़ा. देखो fear कब होता है, जब 2 स्टॉक लिया, 2 भी स्टॉप लॉस हो गया तो fear आ जाता है. ग्रीड कब होता है, जब आपका प्रॉफिट से ज्यादा, जो एक्सपेक्टेशन से ज्यादा प्रॉफिट बुक किया तो ग्रीड आ जाता है. ईगो एंड एग्रेसिव कब होता है, जब यू कंटिन्यूअसली 10 ट्रेड्स अच्छा कर दिया, आप इतना एग्रेसिव हो गए कि 11% आपको 11th ट्रेड में यू आर गोइंग टू टेल दैट मार्केट हैज टू गिव 5%. 10 तो हो गया ना, अभी 11 पर गिरेगा, सॉरी डेफिनेटली गेन करूंगा बोल के. सो दैट बिकम्स डिफिकल्ट. ओके, इसको सब छोड़ के यू नीड टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन कॉन्फिडेंस, डिसिप्लिन, पेशेंस एंड पीसफुल. देखो कॉन्फिडेंस कब आता है, व्हेन यू नो टारगेट, एंट्री, स्टॉप लॉस. जब when you know entry, stop loss and target, you will be in this category. Confidence कब आता है, जब you gain experience of 1 month, 2 month, you will get the confidence. You will be in the discipline because you are going to follow the triangle. Breakout बराबर देखोगे, entry, exit सब fix करोगे, then you are in discipline. Patience, सब जो समझो 1 week से बैठे हो, there is no trade, that is patience. Peaceful कब हो जाते हो, when you know entry, stop loss, target ना, automatically peaceful हो जाओगे. तो कैसे है ना, मैंने 1 लाख इन्वेस्ट किया, मेरा स्टॉप लॉस 3% है, नो वरीज, कुछ भी टेंशन नहीं. बट एवरी डे देखोगे 3% के नजदीक आ रहा है, 4% जाएगा तो आई लेट मी वेट बोले वो 10% तक लेके जाएगा. सो देन यू विल बिकम ए लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टर. यू विल इन्वेस्ट एंड कीप ऑन हियरिंग द न्यूज अबाउट दैट पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक. अब समझो अदोनी में है, ऊपर जा रहा है तो ले लिया, वैसे ही गिर गया तो यू स्टार्ट रीडिंग व्हाट Adani CEO is doing, what company is doing, what government is doing for that Adani. ये सब नहीं चाहिए हमें. When you book the loss in the stop loss, you are happy. You'll go peaceful. You'll have peaceful night and peaceful day. Next day you will trade. You'll be profitable. That's it. Okay. There are 2 types of traders: retail and institutional. Institutionals are nothing but mutual fund traders, mutual fund institutions, or there are insurance company. ओके, पेंशन फंड. सो जो भी आपका पेंशन फंड है या एनपीएस है, वेयर आर दे आर इन्वेस्टिंग, दे आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन स्टॉक्स इटसेल्फ. जो आपको बोलते हैं ना 6%, 5% देंगे, दे आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन म्यूचुअल फंड्स एंड स्टॉक्स दे आर गेनिंग अराउंड 10 to 12%, लेकिन आपको देंगे 6%, ऐसा है. But ultimately they are investing in stock market only. Okay. And common institutional is nothing but, say for example, if I start a company where I opened a registered institutional where people can deposit the money on my company, I will trade on your behalf, like fund managers do for mutual funds. Okay, this is common, like समझो 10 people मिलके company खोल दिया ऐसे. Okay.
Raise me one question.
Yes.
The success rate for the triangle which is drawn using a high and low,
correct,
is the same, or you don't have any data for that one?
It is same.
It is same.
We are doing that from past 2019. It is not new. The data which Iftikhar prepared is for our training purpose from January. So if I show you only this month and last month the market was good and this month also is good. It doesn't mean that it will be profitable for next 2 months also, right? So we got the data from January. You'll see like so many triangles have been created, so many stop loss have been triggered, and success rate. So the overall I'm telling. So even if you do for the next December till December and next 2 years also, success rate will definitely be above 70%. Okay. So the next thing is why retail traders lose 90% of the time. In fact, 95. क्योंकि not exiting at the stop loss. So the उसका क्या हो जाता है उसके लिए? If I don't exit, it is going to affect your capital, increasing the loss. No time frame to exit. For example, stop loss trigger हो गया. You thought okay, चलो आज नहीं तो कल आ जाएगा. आज नहीं तो कल. Do you think like you want to hold it for 1 year or 6 months? देखो stop loss हो गया ठीक है. But you have some news or something, someone is telling it will go up बोल के कितना देर वेट करोगे? So try to have some time frame also. Even in triangle also, अगर जल्दी reach हो गया target, will exit. अगर बहुत late हो रहा है, so instead of 5% we book 3%. So time frame भी रखना पड़ेगा. नहीं तो क्या हो जाता है ना, long term investor बन जाओगे. एक बार invest कर दिया हाई पे, नीचे जा रहा है, 6 months हुआ है, अभी कुछ हो नहीं रहा है. So if you don't have time frame, keep the time frame. Time frame is like stop loss तो हो गया, but you did not book the loss. Okay, वो होने के बाद 1 महीना हो गया. Do you want to still hold it? That is the time frame. So you have to exit at some point of time. So the best one is stop loss. Don't wait for time frames. Okay. Then prediction or recent experience. क्या हो जाता है ना, मैं बोल दिया जो 10% 2 स्टॉक में बुक कर दिया, so next स्टॉक भी मुझे 10% देना है. I will hold. Let me wait for 6 months. ये बेवकूफ काम है, क्योंकि लास्ट 2 स्टॉक दिया है, इसका ये मतलब नहीं नेक्स्ट स्टॉक भी देगा. Okay, so that becomes your greed. So stick to your plan. 5% do book and leave it. देखो बाटा वापस आ गया, ज़ाइडस आपने देखा वापस आ गया, IGL तो पूरा हवा में है तो 15% है. तो how you are going to decide? मैं ये स्टॉक में 5% बुक करना, ये स्टॉक में मैं नहीं बुक करना. That comes with experience. Okay, इतना एक्सपीरियंस हो जाओगे, आफ्टर 6 months you will be profitable also and you start gaining that experience. हाँ, ऐसे वाले स्टॉक्स 10% तो जाएगा. So good, go and wait for that particular stock. ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब 2 गया मैं थर्ड वन भी जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. तो अर्ली एग्जिट. देखो 5% बुक करने का आदत नहीं डालोगे, योर प्रॉफिट बुकिंग परसेंटेज विल डिक्रीज. समझो ज़ाइडस में 4.9 गया, आपने निकल गए 5.08 पे कम निकले, तो यू आर हैप्पी. नेक्स्ट स्टॉक में 4.9 नहीं है, 4% को ही निकल जाओगे. अरे नहीं, ज़ाइडस डिड नॉट रीच 5%, एटलीस्ट आई बुक 4%. नेक्स्ट स्टॉक में 3% पे आ जाओगे. तो वैसे करते करते लेस देन 1% बुक करोगे. बट ट्रायंगल में यू हैव टू स्टिक विथ वन प्लान लाइक 5%. इफ यू आर फीलिंग ना 5% ज्यादा हो गया, स्टिक विथ 4%, बट यू हैव टू बुक फॉर ऑल. अगेन डोंट पिक, हाँ ये स्टॉक में मैं 5% रहता हूँ, ये स्टॉक में मैं 4% बुक करता हूँ. नो, you will never gain that profitable. You will never be profitable in those scenarios. Stick with the plan. Stop loss, target, ये फिक्स है. ओके, बट इन बिटवीन जैसे ज़ाइडस क्लासिक एग्जांपल है, 4.92 गया, वापस आ रहा है, देन एग्जिट एट बाय प्राइस. डोंट वेट फॉर द स्टॉप लॉस, क्योंकि वो 5% तक गया और वापस आ रहा है तो बेटर टू एग्जिट, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट टाइम देगा तो अगेन यू बाई। ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी देना है क्योंकि मैं बहुत सोच समझ के लिया है, ये सब भी साइकोलॉजी है, वो कुछ काम नहीं करता मार्केट में। मार्केट उसका काम वो करता रहेगा। ठीक है
अयाज भाई, एक उसमें
हाँ
क्वेश्चन, जैसे कि हमने किया 5%, जस्ट जैसे ग्रीडी काइंड ऑफ ट्रेडर, राइट? तो 5% लगाया और 2% लगाया, लेकिन वो ट्रेंड की नहीं, ये और जाएगा, आगे बढ़ रहा है, 7% गया, तो उसको ये स्ट्रैटेजी करना कैसा रहे कि अगर हम देख रहे हैं कि बढ़ रहा है तो अपने स्टॉप लॉस को इंक्रीज करते हैं हम, मतलब अपने पॉजिटिव में लेके
हाँ, दैट वी कॉल इट एज अ ट्रेलिंग इन द सेंस, आपको फर्स्ट डिसाइड करना है कि ये बहुत ऊपर जाने वाला है। ओके, देन यू बुक एट 5%, दैट इज नॉर्मल। से एग्जांपल, एज यू गेन एक्सपीरियंस, आपको पता चला कि 2-3 स्टॉक्स में सेम पैटर्न था, सेम वॉल्यूम था, सेम बड़ा वाला कैंडल था, सो डेफिनेटली इट विल रीच 10%। सो वंस इट क्रॉसेस 5% में आपको ट्रेल करो। ट्रेल मतलब ये 6% गया ना, तो अगर नीचे आ रहा है तो 5% को बुक करो। ऐसा नहीं, डोंट वेट फॉर योर बाई प्राइस, डोंट वेट फॉर योर स्टॉप लॉस। सो 5% तो ऑलरेडी रीच हो गया, ऊपर जाने का चांसेस है और वो जा भी रहा है, सो ट्रेल एट 5%। सो अगर वो 7% जाके वापस आता है तो बुक एट 5%।
तो हम
तो
लोग
ऐसे मतलब
गया,
नीड टू हैव प्लान।
जैसे कि हाँ, तो जैसे 6% पे जा रहा है तो मैं क्या करूंगा, स्टॉप लॉस लगा दूंगा अपने 4% प्रॉफिट पे।
हाँ,
लगा दिया
स्टॉप लॉस लगा दो या अलर्ट रख दो कि ये प्राइस आ गया तो मुझे बोल दो बोल के, सो अलर्ट आ जाएगा। सो आ गया तो यू एग्जिट एट बाय 5%, क्योंकि दूसरा स्टॉक रेडी है। नहीं तो 2 दिन 1 वीक छोड़ दोगे, यही स्टॉक जाएगा जो आपने खरीदा है वही जाएगा।
हाँ,
तो कुछ
मतलब
प्रॉब्लम नहीं
पूरा
है।
उसमें ज्यादा 10% जाएगा, उससे ज्यादा फिर तो वापस आएगा ही, तो एक को पकड़।
डेफिनेट वापस तो आएगा, फिर उसके ऊपर जाएगा नहीं जाएगा पता नहीं तो ऐसा वही टू देखो, उतना दिन भी वेस्ट होते हैं ना। यू मेक यू माइट हैव स्टेड फॉर 10 days टू गेन दैट 7%, बट वो वापस 5% आ रहा है तो बेटर टू एग्जिट ना। 10 days के बाद अगर वो आप रुके हुए हो और वो एक ही कैंडल 4% नीचे गिर गया, सो ओवरऑल यू विल बुक अराउंड 3%। ये भी मतलब इंटेलिजेंसी का नहीं है ना। So better, no, see, as you experience, try to stick with the plan of 5%. As you gain experience, ना आप ही बोलोगे, so I will wait for this stock for 10%. You will wait. वो experience आ जाएगा, क्योंकि आपका brain जब when your brain started reading the chart, right, you will identify ये चार्ट वाला ऊपर जाएगा, इतना जाएगा, उतना जाएगा। शफीक जो डाल के बेचता है ना, so that because of he has given 24/7 वो चार्ट रीडिंग पे रहता है। So that's the reason he draw the lines in such a way, इतना ऊपर नीचे वो बोल देगा कि यहाँ जाके ऊपर जाके फिर नीचे गिरेगा। So these are the patterns which is sharing in the WhatsApp. Since you are new, you are not able to understand, but what is drawing is correct. So वैसे ही जाता है, वो ऊपर जाता है और वहां पे टच करके नीचे गिरता है, because see, he has given that much of time actually. He is a quick learner in our group. Okay, and he understood the potential of stock market. That's the reason he started investing. So देखो, उसको भी डर था, but he took 1 or 1.5 month to understand ये पैटर्न कैसा काम करता है. He was fearing to take it. So I suggested him, you have 1 lakh, just take 3 stocks with 30K investment and see whether it is working or not. उसने डाला, 3 भी सक्सेस हुए, then he started investing 1 lakh per stock. So you start with one quantity at least. पेपर मतलब बुक में लिख के मतलब फेंक देंगे कुछ मतलब उसका असर नहीं होगा। अगर आप बाई करोगे ना, एवरीडे यू विल वॉच, हाँ बाटा लिया था, रिलायंस लिया था, अब क्या हुआ, ऐसा बोल के देखेंगे तो गिरता है, स्टॉप लॉस हुआ या टारगेट रीच हुआ, यू विल फील दैट आई बुक 5%, आई बुक 3%, आपको कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड होता है उसमें। इसलिए आई टोल्ड टू बाई एटलीस्ट 1 स्टॉक इंस्टेड ऑफ पेपर ट्रेडिंग। सो देन
Yeah, whether that option trading stop loss option is available in Zerodha for cash market or equities.
देखो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अब देखो, से फॉर एग्जांपल यू बॉट इट टुडे, ओके, टुमारो अब देख रहे हो ऊपर नहीं जा रहा है, नीचे आ सकता है, डर है, कीप द स्टॉप लॉस ना। जो पोजीशन लेते हो वहां पे जाके क्लिक एग्जिट बोलोगे, एग्जिट के बाद आपको एक ऑप्शन आएगा स्टॉप लॉस या सेल बोल के दिखाएगा। सो व्हेन यू गो फॉर दैट एक्सेल, यू नीड टू हैव दैट व्हाट यू कॉल प्राइस, जो लो है ना वो प्राइस लगा दो और छोड़ दो। अगर उस दिन गिर गया तो स्टॉप लॉस, अगर नहीं गिरा तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो ऑर्डर कैंसिल हो जाएगा 330 को, क्योंकि रीच नहीं हुआ ना। अब समझो आपने स्टॉप लॉस लगाया 90 रुपीज पे, क्योंकि आपने 100 पे लिया था, वो 96 पे आ रहा है, एंड यू आर गोइंग आउट और यू आर डूइंग जॉब और समथिंग, सो आप लगा लो ना, स्टॉप लॉस लगा लो 90%, 90 रुपीज के लिए, सो यू लीव इट, अगर आ गया तो एग्जिटेड, ओके, यू आर बुकिंग द लॉस। अगर नहीं, से एग्जांपल 95 से 94 आके फिर ऊपर चला गया, सो 330 के बाद वो ऑर्डर कैंसिल हो जाएगा ऑटोमेटिक फ्रॉम द ब्रोकर हाउस, यू आर सेफ, नेक्स्ट डे टारगेट बुक करो, ऐसे है।
कैंसिल हो जाएगा का मतलब?
कैंसिल मतलब
330
देखो
पे
देखो 330 तक अगर 90 रुपीज नहीं आया, इट इज कैंसिल फॉर द स्टॉक
कैंसिल
ब्रोकर।
मतलब जो लास्ट 330 पे अमाउंट रहेगा उस पे कैंसिल हो जाएगा?
नहीं 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 नहीं, आपका ऑर्डर कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तुम्हारा पोजीशन कुछ नहीं, पोजीशन ऐसे ही रहेगा। आप जो मिक्स
वो दिन
मत
का
करो,
कैंसिल हो गया, मुझे
नहीं
नेक्स्ट
नहीं
डे
नहीं,
की
देखो डोंट कंफ्यूज विथ इंट्राडे एंड शॉर्ट टर्म। इंट्राडे में क्या है, व्हेन यू बाय द स्टॉक ओनली यू विल मेक इट एज ए इंट्राडे, तो 315 को बुक कर देगा वो, ओके, दैट इज डिफरेंट। शॉर्ट टर्म में क्या होता है, आज बाई कर दिया, कल आप देख रहे हो कि नीचे आ रहा है, तो यू आर कीपिंग द स्टॉप लॉस फॉर योर अपोजिशन, तो आप पोजीशन पे रख दोगे 330 तक, अगर नहीं हुआ तो इट विल कैंसिल योर ऑर्डर, तो बुक नहीं करेगा वो। तो कल सुबह क्या होता है ना, नॉर्मल रहता है, सो अगेन इफ इट इज कमिंग डाउन कीप द स्टॉप लॉस, शायद ऊपर जा रहा है तो कीप द टारगेट।
ओके।
So and the price action, this what we have learned, triangle consolidation and breakout is nothing but your price action strategy, one of the strategy, okay. The one we discussed in the session is just one type of strategy for short term or long term based on trading or investing, okay. So same triangle pattern आप month के लिए भी डाल सकते हो, okay, by using weekly candle or monthly candle. Daily candle में short term, if you're going seeing the breakouts in daily, you need to stick with the short term, जैसे 1 week 2 week maximum 1 month. So there are hundreds of strategies available in the market, so you can't test everything. So there might be questions in your mind, why can't we learn all the 100 strategies? That means again you'll come back to square one and it is going to आराम से 5 year ऐसे ही चले जाएंगे आपके without profitable. क्योंकि whenever you try new strategy ना, आपको पता नहीं वो कैसे react करेगा. Either you have to have the back testing data, okay, तो आपको खुद चेक करना है, समझो कोई पैटर्न बना दिया मूविंग एवरेज के हिसाब से बोल के यूट्यूब में देख लिया, यू गो एंड स्टार्ट बुकिंग द प्रॉफिट फॉर 2 days, बट द रेस्ट ऑफ द ट्रेड्स विल बी माइनस, क्योंकि आपको पता नहीं है इसमें कौन सा अच्छा है कौन सा बुरा है। देखो जब मैं ट्रायंगल बता दिया, सो यू हैव टू नो लाइक द प्राइसेस शुड बी विद इन द रेंज ऑफ द ट्रायंगल, इट शुड नॉट कम डाउन एंड गो अप, ये एक्सपीरियंस से आपको आता है, ओके। So profit in all strategies range from 60 to 70%, whether you take triangle, moving average, W pattern, M pattern, जो भी हो, there are hundreds of strategies, 60-70% success rate है, okay. So in triangle what is happening is it is around going above 70% to 80%, so this is better, okay. So someone says this is the strategy, the data मेरे पास है, मैंने trade किया हूँ, the strategy is good and returns are 60%, it is good, that is the strategy is good, but before whatever he says don't accept, but you try to do back testing, okay. Okay, that mastering one strategy is enough for life, okay, for whole life. If you stick with your triangle patterns, that's enough for your life in stock market, you don't need any other strategies. देखो जितने भी यूट्यूबर्स है राइट, और जितने भी बड़े इन्वेस्टर्स है, दे आर स्टिकिंग विथ वन प्लान, उनके पास 10 प्लान नहीं है, they have only one plan but they execute it properly. So that's the reason Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Same thing market में आता है, if you try 100 strategies आप profitable नहीं होगे, मैं लिख के देता हूँ, you will never, क्योंकि घूम घाम के ये स्ट्रैटेजी पे रुकोगे तब बोलोगे हाँ ये स्ट्रैटेजी मुझे काम कर रहा है, इट इज 60 to 70%, ऐसे बात करोगे आफ्टर 5-10 years तब तक पैसा भी रहना है ना फॉर ट्रेडिंग. सो दैट इज व्हाई 90% ऑफ देम फेल, क्योंकि स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं है, उनको एंट्री नहीं मालूम है, स्टॉप लॉस भी मालूम नहीं है, ऊपर जा रहा है तो कब बुक करना भी नहीं मालूम. सो दैट्स द रीजन पीपल फेल. अदरवाइज रिटेल ट्रेडर्स दे नो, आप ब्लाइंडली समझ जाके कौन सा भी स्टॉक उठा लो, 2 दिन में देखो ऊपर तो जाएगा या तो नीचे जाएगा तो 2 दिन 4 दिन के बाद ऊपर आएगा. दैट इज ब्लाइंड गेसिंग. वो जो बोलते हैं ना गैम्बलिंग, उसको बोलते हैं. When you don't know when to buy is the gambling. So guess वर्क कर रहे हो, मैं लूंगा, ओके गया तो ठीक है, नहीं तो लॉस बुक करूंगा, ये क्या है? So when you're studying like this, your stock market is not gambling. It is informed trading and investing.